we live? Are we playing games? I'm not talking to anybody because I don't even think anybody's gonna know that we're streaming. So this is just for me, 100%. Well, us. Well, since we got all of the strange conversations of how continents or just countries look like dicks out of the way, you guys ready to play after 2 months of hiatus?
62 days and 18 and a half hours.
Yo, thank you so very much. For no, Bam is first. Bam's first.
I was
What?
first,
No,
absolutely.
no,
Yeah,
no.
I'm not good with
Yeah, I
Twitch. I
was.
can't remember.
Bam's first. Bam
No,
beat you.
No, I will
But-
show you my proof.
But how? I
I
have.
will fucking show you my fucking proof.
But I have right here. Oh my god.
So do I.
No,
Wait,
no,
what?
hold on.
Wait. Okay, well, that's. I mean, does it count? Because it's on my side.
I don't care.
Wait,
It's
yeah,
not,
no,
it's,
see, yeah. Wait, no.
Milford's isn't first because our internet's just slow.
Just slow.
Yeah,
It's in a
not
different-
region,
yeah.
dude.
That's crazy. I think Bam wins it. It has to be because we have 2 accounts with Bam
Exactly.
being first. Yeah. Thank you guys. Anyways, we'll just go ahead and get into today's session. The returning of a new arc. Amazing. I don't know where we're gonna start, so it's gonna start off scuffed. We'll see what happens. Well, several days pass on your journey, and finally land is in sight. The island of Sarcelle serves as a break between the west and south entrances of the Blackwater Bay. After weeks or years with the people of Teluthia, the descendants of the Astral Guardians, and a week crossing the ocean, you finally are less than a day away from docking in Oxburon. As you head into the bay, the waters become calm. The breeze gently rolls across the salty waters. Fishing vessels, passenger ships, and cargo frigates of all sizes head out into open waters. Dozens of spires line the water, guiding traffic in and out of the channels that lead inland to Oxburon. Upon the deck of your ship, a voice rings out. Right, so there is no record of your ship coming into Oxburon. I hope you do have your papers ready.
Papers?
You hear a heavy sigh kind of echo out through from the deck down below. A heavy sigh. You're not authorized to dock here, are you?
I look at Nuke and Tamir. We're supposed to be here, right?
Tamir's just gonna walk up and like, nobody told us we needed papers. That has to be new, right?
Right. So you came into one of the main ports of Regnum without identification or papers. One moment, please, as you watch as several of the spires in the water start to light up, and eventually you see several individuals wearing brown garb, a couple armed with their sabers to their side, another with a pistol in their hand, a gentleman, large, burly shoulders, sun-kissed skin, seems like he has been outside for some time, steps up onto the deck of your ship. Right, so I am here to inspect everything. Usually we would have a chain of command. There would be paperwork that says that you are about to dock in Oxburon. As you do not have that, we need to ask, and we will be doing a full search. Are you carrying any contraband by chance?
Not that I'm aware of.
Define contraband.
Any
What's your
illegal
rules?
substance, weapons,
Wait a minute.
unauthorized magic? What would you assume? At this point, you see him kind of wave over. Hey, that question seems a bit suspicious. Are you hiding something? Kind of
Say
like
the
steps
same. Are
up
you
to
guys
you.
hiding? I'm not hiding anything. I'm just curious. I've been out and about for quite a long time. We're quite tired, and we don't know every single roof or every single town. So I'm sorry. I thought we came into the guest port. I guess not. So I'm sorry. So I ask, what is the contraband? You told me what the contraband is, and I'm sorry. We do not have nothing that's illegal.
And you're authorizing us to search your ship.
This is a borrowed ship, so yes.
Borrowed from whom?
Shut up.
What the fuck did you want me to say?
Right. You see him start writing down on his on his checklist. His paper kind of flips one of the pages and he starts taking more notes. Are we going to have a problem here? It does seem, as he waves the other ones, check down below deck. Right. Is everyone here up on the deck? If not, bring them to the top. We need to see everyone.
This is everyone. And I was borrowed by a friend called Fernando.
Is everyone, all three of
Nando.
you up there?
Shut up.
Fernando.
Is that a song?
Let me be. It's been a while. Shut up.
Like the name was Boray Joe or something.
Did you?
Poe. Fuck you. Let's go. Anyway, yes, I think everyone is up deck seeing how we all talking to each other.
So it's just three of you.
Yes.
We can make it if we try.
Unfortunately.
There is like a suspicion on his face. 3 people for a vessel this size. Interesting. So I don't suppose
It's,
you'd be against us looking below deck?
Nope.
Right. Furl your sails. We'll stay in the water for now. Give us a moment to search.
Mm-hmm.
As
like-
go ahead.
I'd like to go to Nuke real quick. Did we look at what was in the ship before we left?
I have no idea what's down there. It's not mine.
It's not mine either. I don't think I have anything. I
Not
kind of
a-
like expand myself. You kind of see if I had stuff.
As you expand yourself, one of the guards that are also sitting with the port authorities is just kind of like eyeing you suspiciously.
Should I not have done that?
He's not done.
Wait, what's that? He
Hmm?
points at you. What is
Hi.
that? Is it alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. Excuse you.
Sorry, I've never seen anything like you.
I have a feeling that most people haven't.
Give me a high or
alpha.
low roll.
Oh,
Let's go.
I'm a go high.
Go for it.
That's pretty damn high.
Pretty high. Another one of the guards, now hand removing, just leaving off on his sword to the side. He does turn. Wait, no, we did. There was another one. They're part of the Arcanum Patrol. There was another strange ooze-like humanoid. Did you hear about that? And they're talking
You've seen
amongst
one
themselves.
like me.
Well, I not personally know. I've heard of him. He came to join Arcanum Patrol several months back. I don't really know anything. I've seen him around town, but nothing more than just a glance.
So we are in the right place. Okay. Good to know.
The main port authority chimes in. So you're here to meet someone then?
I looked to Nick and the again. I feel like I shouldn't be talking anymore. I don't know what I need to tell these guys.
Tamir's going to just step up again. Yes, we were told our friend wanted us to meet one of his contacts. We're not sure who yet. They're supposedly waiting for us, so we were told to come here and have a look and find them. So we should be away and out of your hair in not too long, hopefully.
Well, after moments, eventually, the guards that were below deck now return. They give a shake of their head. Right. So it doesn't seem like you're carrying any illicit substance or illegal objects. So what we can do here is, well, we could give you a temporary docking. This will allow you to move into Oxburon for a bit. But if you have no identification or proof of origin, you're going to need to talk to port authorities once you dock.
Of course.
Right.
Alpha just nods.
I would be careful in the city, though. Things are a bit hectic right now.
Oh? What's going on?
We've had a recent chain of attacks, and things have been... nothing that is not under control, of course, but... there are a lot of restrictions, so... if authority asks you to do something, you best do it without any hesitation, lest you want to get in trouble.
Right. Noted. Thank you.
Right. Follow the spires, they'll light you up. They'll lead you to the channels, join into the docks. Come on. They turn around and they vanish out of sight, leaving the deck. You watch as several of the spires now starting to light up the path leading towards one of the channels further to the end of the bay. You watch as they, in sequence, just light up green. But
I guess that's our cue.
Yep. I kind of like to stay away from the authorities, so I do not want to get documents on myself. Thank you.
I don't even think I have documents. What do they look like?
You don't want to know.
Oh,
Mess of words.
right.
Unnecessary, to be honest.
It seems like they thought it would be necessary.
Yeah, if you live here.
How wild would it have been if they had found like loads of drugs down below?
We probably should have looked around before we just sailed off, hey?
It's the reason why I was told it was a friend's boat.
Right.
What, you thought that was gonna keep us out of jail?
Yeah, we're
you were
trying.
alright. I was
It's either
gonna
that
look
or
for somebody
rat you
else.
out. Like, it's either that or rat you out. Take your options. Pick your poison. All of that.
They're not my drugs.
Well, they don't know.
all right.
So, what are these attacks?
I don't know.
Well, I think it has something to do with
Attacks.
what I saw, right? I mean, the Progressus got hit. Something that looked like Kalen, remember?
Oh, I kind of forgot that. Feels like it was like 62 days ago.
At least a couple months, yeah.
Me and kind of pretty
God.
close. Even in game, it's about
Yeah, exactly.
60.
Yeah.
Well, it would have
Yeah,
been
fair.
longer for you, but the others, the ones that were not in
Oh,
their
yeah.
little time chamber, would have felt
And
it
social
about
bubble.
60 something days. Yeah.
I mean, we should probably go to the Progressus once we get there, see what they know. But
We'll get to that.
We
Yeah,
gotta-
just
yeah, one thing at a
let's
time.
dock first. Let's dock first and stay out of Oh, hopefully trouble. Just stay away from them. And get some stuff. It's gonna be a long while to get there.
You guys think you think they might have a library here that's linked to the one in Pernos? Ever since I kind of
Probably.
remembered that I've got those books that are quite overdue. I don't know. I haven't been able to sleep properly. The late fee is going to be wild. Oh shit! We need some money. I need some
We
You
do.
need some money.
and some drugs. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't take drugs.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh,
no
shit.
drugs on my shit, thank you.
His eyes shift left and right.
Who took the bag of money?
Did we-
Me.
What bag of money?
What bag of money?
Nuke did it. We discussed this. Kind of who had the bag of money? Shit, did Kaelin have it? But then I think you got me to roll something.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can add 5,000 gold to your.
Damn.
Yeah, it was as you guys were being dropped off that day. Datus tossed a bag of coin at you all, just as kind of like a, lol, you're on this island, have fun. You can't spend it here anyways, kind of deal.
Interesting.
So, you sharing that?
And you can have it.
I don't want all of it.
Good. I was kind of bluffing. I want at least fucking a third of that.
What do we do with it?
I don't know, buy shit. Buy stuff, buy clothes, buy food,
Pay for books.
Do,
and drugs,
do I need
apparently.
clothes?
We're really leaning into this whole drugs thing.
We don't need the drugs, to be honest, when we have him. And pointing towards Alpha.
What?
It's an acid trip in general, just standing there. Anyway,
See the swirls of color in his body.
yeah. I don't know what you need, to be honest. I hope that you knew yourself.
Girl, do you
But-
know how old I am?
I don't know, no, I don't.
Good, because I don't
4
have
days
it.
old.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like
maybe a
couple
plate
months.
of
Yeah,
something.
it's like
I
a
don't
couple months old.
Yeah, maybe like 3 or 4 at most months.
know. Jeebus.
I
We'll
am new
figure
to
it
this
out.
world.
We'll figure it out. Just let's dock first and get in time, and we'll see what we do.
Right. Good call.
Okay. Heading through the channels, you start heading further inland. You watch as several other channels now bringing ships out into the bay, going off and doing their own thing. Eventually, you find yourself heading towards what looks to be a mountain carved out. You can see this darkened cavern filled with different vessels, dry docks off to the side, and thousands of people working across each of the docks in this chamber. Nestled into the caldera that makes up the wall of Oxburon, eventually you continue to follow the lines. Now the spires turning into small lights that flash, leading your path forward, eventually leading to one of the bays, a dock that is free or empty, free of any vessel. You do see as a few gentlemen, less dressed like the guards that boarded your boat or teleported onto your boat, and more just a simple linen shirt with canvas trousers. A gentleman in the center, arms crossed. You can see just massive forearms kind of looking at your vessel, curious in a way. His square jaw kind of flanked and framed by a graying pepper beard, eyes kind of sharp and hardened. He does look and shout towards your boat. Never seen a vessel like this one. Where are y'all from?
Not around here, that's for certain. It's some unnamed island. You would know. It's far away. It's been a long day. If you don't mind, if you would like just to dock and get some things to get done before going back to bed, please.
Pulls up his clipboard. From what Port Authority was saying, it turns out that you don't have any identification, as well as you don't have an itinerary for your ship. Is that true?
Yep.
Well, then, unfortunately for you, you're not going to be able to get any rest until you fill out some paperwork with us.
Lovely.
I hope your writing hands are rested. It's going to be a long day. Come, let's head over to my office.
Do I know how to write?
Can you read?
I assume so.
If you can read, I'm sure you could write.
I have languages.
Yeah. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can read and write.
All right, cool.
This ain't 3.5. Everybody's
That's true.
equal
Good
here.
point. Good point.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't turn to you or look in your direction, just kind of walks along the docks, expecting you to follow along. The name's Vern Morgan. You have a name for your ship and the name for your people.
Oh, did we name the ship?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did either.
Fuck, we don't have a name now. Do we? Fuck.
We got nothing.
We'll put a placeholder on that one. What
Just
about
call
your
her
names?
Maiden. She's still young. Let's call her Maiden.
Maiden. Maiden it is.
Sure.
And your names?
I'm known as Alpha.
Kind of just kick in. He was like, "Don't give them your name.
Oh,
Say something else."
Alfado. Alfado is the name.
Alpha Alfado is which
No,
is it?
just Alfado. Just Alfado.
Alfado.
Alfado. Yes.
Right. And you? He turns and looks at the mirror.
Lars.
I like your name better.
Give me, both of you give me a deception check.
Lame bastard.
I knew it. Oh wow. Okay.
Fuck.
Wait, wasn't it showing up? Oh, there we go.
That's
I
mine.
see it.
Right. He squints his eyes. Thamir, go ahead and give me a deception check as well.
Didn't I do that?
She
Didn't?
did. No, they did.
Yeah,
What?
I did.
Why isn't it
Good night.
showing up on? I'm gonna
They got some
refresh
names.
I'm gonna refresh
Yes.
my game. It is broken. All right.
You can do it again though. If you
Got it.
can get a better roll.
No. I'll take it.
Damn it.
And what about you? And he looks over at Nuke. Name?
Toto.
Give me a deception check.
I will laugh if like out of the three of us, I'm the only one that passes this.
Shit, sorry, I actually can't even remember how to do this. Deception.
If only you had 62 days and a few hours to really learn it.
Oh damn.
Nice.
Oh my god. Right. He kicks up his feet, tossing a whole bunch of paperwork in front of all three of you at this time. Said Lars, was it?
Mm-hmm. I know it's an awful name.
So, what brings you here? Brings you to Oxburon.
The ship.
Yeah.
I'm aware that the ship brought you here, but what are the reasons that the ship brought you here? Does it have a mind of its own? I'm asking why you, yourself, came here.
Just doing some work for a friend that owns the ship. You know, you just getting some stuff before we keep going. Just quick visit.
And that friend
pit
sent
stop.
you with no itinerary to speak of.
Life's a friend, I know.
And you went along with it.
Yeah,
We were bored.
we own him.
that too?
Are
Just
are you
keep
country
that,
folk
like,
that
yes.
don't understand how the laws work around here?
I'm sorry. It's been a long travel. We are a little bit puffed. So no, we do understand. It takes a while to get back on. We've been on the sea for quite a while. You know how it is.
And Lars, where'd you say you came from?
Everywhere. I don't really have a hometown. I on the ship for most of my life, to be honest. So you could say I'm from the ship. From the
And
sea.
where were you sailing from?
Small island. I don't even remember the name of it anymore.
Lars from the ship, I see. You were sailing from an island that you don't remember the name of.
There's too many out there, to be honest.
Clearly. Well, I'm gonna have you all stay here for a bit. I need you to fill out all the paperwork for a moment, and I'll return in about 10 minutes. See how you're doing. Just sit tight. He steps out of the office, closing the door behind him.
Are we trying not to tell them what the island name was, or do you actually not remember?
I don't remember. I really don't remember.
I was thinking that you're a terrible liar.
It's Teluthia.
It's been a while. Yeah.
We came from
okay,
Teluthia.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. Are we supposed to tell him that? Does he need to?
He doesn't really know, does he? Does anyone know what the fuck that island is?
Do we know what that island was?
Exactly. No, we don't. So we'd rather not say anything about it. It's a small island.
Well, it was a pretty big island, actually.
From what I remember, just like I believe you remember that it was called, or at least you remember. I believe that Vic
Yeah.
knew that it was Rusliro, or at
Yes,
least
it
part
had
of Rusliro.
different names, didn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, Teluthia was the town.
Teluthia was the name that they gave it. Rusliro is the modern name,
Rusliro.
and the island that you were on was basically Lesser Rusliro.
Yes. But people didn't really know about that, did they?
They knew that the island was there. It's just there's been a storm
Yeah.
off the coast of the main continent for a while.
That'd be hard to explain then.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So going
After-
on the fact that both didn't remember. Go on, sorry.
After a while, he does return. So, you're telling me that none of you, Lars included, that you have no identification whatsoever. And coming from an island that you don't remember the name of, borrowing a ship from somebody that didn't give you a ship itinerary.
Yep. I know it's a really weird tale to understand and to believe, but yes.
In my defense, I've never had identification.
We hadn't had a need for identification, was what his meaning.
He does close the door. You see as the blinds on the front shift and close from the glass on the outside. He locks the door and sits back in his chair. Right. So you are aware of what is going on here in Oxburon right now, correct?
You guys have some battling problems that are now being attacked, yes? We heard.
Absolutely. So you're filled in. The guards have told you what was going on, and now you come in here giving me a cockamamie story about where you're from, who you are, and what you're doing. Now, I smell bullshit. So,
But that's just Nuke. He smells like that sometimes.
Nuke was it?
Oh, fuck.
Right.
Toto.
So which
Nuke
one?
Toto.
So which one of you is Nuke then?
Nuke Toto. His full name is Nuke
Did
Toto.
Did you look at Nuke when you said that?
I
As you are all sitting in a row.
I probably did like a gesture, just like
yeah.
yeah. Just like a thumb point to him almost. Yeah.
He kind of
Ramir's just
leans
closing his eyes.
leans forward, elbows on the desk, the heavy oaken desk in front of him. You hear the sound of the chair creak forward as he leans. Right. So, you come in here. No identification, no markers, nothing that indicates that you are from where you say you are. If one of you said you're from a ship, one of you telling me that you don't even have idea, you didn't even know what identification was. So now I could call Arcanum Patrol, and they could scoop you up, and you could end up in prison for a long time, going through the process of questioning all the litigation. These are my docks. This is my port. I make sure that nothing goes on. Everything is above table here. And I've run a clean ship for decades now. I don't let people slip through the cracks without knowing full well what they're here for and what they're doing. So, if you want to go down the route dealing with all of the bureaucracy over there, I'm more than happy to turn you over. Other than that, you might as well just start talking.
No, I will tell you the truth. Sure enough, yeah. We're here out of nowhere, but again, as I told you before, we're here to get some stuff and then keep on moving. That's the truth.
That was a wonderful truth. You came here to do some things, to get some things, to do some other stuff. Wonderful. Absolutely. That clears everything up. All my questions that I had and could have possibly had in the future for you. Cleared everything up. Come on.
Goddamn truth.
Cut the crap. What are y'all doing here in my ports?
Again, getting stuff to pull in the ship and then get it going. I'm telling the fucking truth here.
Wait, what are we
We're
here?
just here to get clothes, food, potions. I don't care.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Stuff.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. Okay.
So yeah, I repeat, we're here to get stuff, to get on our ship, and keep on moving.
Give me a deception check.
More specifically, supplies and other the like to keep the ship moving.
So you're here temporarily and you're going to be heading out soon.
Yes.
How long's your journey?
I don't know, a couple of weeks to a month.
And how long do you plan on staying here in Oxburon?
As little as possible.
I'm going to give you one more time. See, I've been around a lot of sailors. And I can tell, you know the seas. I saw the way that you brought the ship in. I saw who was helming the ship. So, from sailor to sailor, quit your shit. Tell me what you're here for.
Can I like try and lean down to Nuke real quick?
Inconspicuous, like
I'm
nothing.
trying to be discreet about it.
Oh, sure.
Better yet, can I just like shift like where my eyes are basically down my body to Nuke's height?
Putting your mouth on the other side of your body. Sure. You know what?
Yes.
Give me a stealth check
Sure.
as you are sitting in
Jesus
plain view.
Christ.
Oh shit.
You know, that's not bad.
Damn.
Let me get that. These passive perception. It's not. Yeah. Okay. You shift.
Do you know why she's trying to be, or why they're trying to be secretive?
Not really. I mean, why don't we just tell him the truth?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking too.
I don't know. I feel like we've gone so deep. Like if we back out now, it's I don't know.
I know, right? We're I don't know what to do now.
We're committed,
I
dude.
feel like we could just tell the guy, but like,
Seems all right. Maybe
so.
we should bribe him. I don't know. He kind of looks like a straight shooter.
He did say that he's been running a tight ship and whatnot already.
Yeah,
So,
but you're not going to say I am crooked as fuck, right?
I mean, the people on Tenebris did.
Maybe we should just tell him the truth then.
Maybe. Dibs
One
up.
second. 1 second. I'm gonna point my finger at Tamir. I believe this is how I do it, and I'd like to cast message.
My head goes back to where it's supposed to be. My mouth goes back to where it's supposed to be.
Hey, Captain.
Oh, sorry, I can't
Why
remember
would-
yet.
Why are we lying to him? Oh, this is Nuke, by the way. Why don't we just tell him the truth?
Mind you, you're sitting in a small office.
I would also like to point out that message has a verbal component.
Yeah, I'm whispering.
So he hears the verbal cue of a spell being cast. He can hear the reverberation of the etheric flow that makes up magic in this world. He can see the ripples. Huh. Interesting.
Do I recognize that he? Do I recognize that he like heard me?
Absolutely.
Right. Shit. Can I also cast Gift of the Gab as a reaction to that? Which I believe when I say something, I can essentially take it back, and he doesn't. He now doesn't think I said it.
Put it up in chat. Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
I knew this is coming fucking handy.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh man, we're off to a great start.
Yeah, so, yeah, when you cast this spell, you can skillfully reshape the memories of listeners in your immediate area so that each creature of your choice within 5 feet of you forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds.
And there's no save on it, it just changes.
Apparently.
Oh shit.
I mean,
I'll
it did cost me 2 gold, apparently.
yeah, so you just
So I'm glad we established that we have gold.
4,998 gold.
Yeah.
so your gold drops, you hear just a faint puff from your pouch. Gone. He forgets that moment.
Wow.
So yeah, Tamir would have heard that, yeah. Why are we lying to him? Why not just tell him the truth?
The message that I repeat or like send back, is that by mind or mouth?
I think you can do it mentally. No, you can't respond.
Good.
You can't. Can you respond to a message?
Message? Yeah, you can respond to a message. I'm quite sure.
I'm pretty sure that's only sending.
Message.
Target. You can cast the spell. Blah, 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 blah.
Am I stupid? Am I misremembering?
Let's see. Here's a message, and can
Target
reply
is
in a
only the target that hears
whisper.
the message. Yeah.
Okay.
But can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. Okay, so yeah.
So, but
So I will whisper, but the thing is, only Nuke will hear it.
He can see you mouthing words.
He would, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Pretend you're coughing. Put your hand over your mouth. Just pretend you're...
Yeah, no, I think Tamir will take up the hand, like rubbing underneath his nose, kind of like obscuring it, their mouth, like.
Give me a
What the
deception
fuck?
check.
Fuck. Okay. Shit.
Yeah, I should have taken guidance.
He would fucking hear that as well.
yeah, guidance has a verbal component too.
Yeah.
Okay. He is none the wiser at your attempt to mask your return message.
God.
I'm just sending a message back, like, I don't like authorities. I don't like them being up my shit. You can sure tell him the truth, but I ain't. I don't even. We are. How long can a message be? Anyway, it doesn't say actually. No.
How long can this be?
No. As I was saying, as far as I know, we are just here to get shit and get moving, aren't we? I don't know what the fuck we're here for. Just a hunch is out of hunch. It's been only out of hunch I want to go here. That's it.
Out of character. Why are we coming here? I thought Alpha knew the shit went down, and that's why we're here to figure out what the fuck
That is why
going
we're
on.
here.
Yeah, but we haven't really
went down.
We haven't really
and-
talked why we wanted to go here out and do what.
This whole
we?
elaborate web of lies was completely unnecessary.
Well, everything
Not
basically
really.
points to Oxburon at the moment. Like, basically, Alpha saw shit happening at the Progressus. I'm pretty sure that Tamir saw something in your vision, didn't you?
Not really. I saw connections and stuff, but I don't really see anything like you did.
Fair.
Yeah, she's.
I mainly just had the hunch that
yeah.
there was something on with Oxburn.
Thamir saw
That's
the
it.
etheric connections, the bonds between
Plus,
people.
we sent Tenemis here, and I haven't heard back from him yet.
Yeah, but I have
So we're
no
gonna check on
recollection
him.
of that.
I know you don't,
have.
but yeah.
So on Tamir's mind is get shit, get going.
To where?
That is to the other place that you guys wanted to go. You guys want to go up north to Pernios.
I mean, that's where we're trying to get back to eventually, yeah. But
Yeah, and that's all that Tamir knows.
I see. Okay.
Yes. So
So
yeah.
I don't know that this message thing is going on anyways.
We
so-
can star
You're
swipe
right.
back to a time where Alpha shared the information that he had with the group. If you don't
I mean,
remember,
yeah, we had like what 3 months to travel here, right?
it was several. You were there for a week. Like you were at on the ocean for over a week.
Yeah. Okay. So like within that week, I definitely would have shared, why
Yeah.
we're going here.
And then you had like 5 weeks that were in Toluthia.
prior to that.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
training and stuff.
Yeah. So at some point, I definitely would have told Tamir what was going on, and why we're headed this way.
Okay.
But yeah, the message mainly
Whether you
just-
want to use it or not.
Yeah.
That's up
No,
to
that's
you.
all right. Yeah, no, the message would kind of be the same, like message saying that Tamir doesn't like the authorities, want to keep away from them, and mainly just want to get stuff and get going, and
Yeah.
do what we have to do, pretty much.
Fair enough.
So, pretty much telling the truth to this doc dude. That I don't remember the name. Did we get a name of him?
Vern.
Because we got the other Vern. Oh right, sorry, that was Vern.
Vern Morgan.
Morgan, thank you. So what are you gonna do with that nuke?
I'm gonna hold my hands up, like my palms out.
Like, kind of like a hold up kind of thing.
Yeah, look, this is what's happening. Sorry about giving you the the runaround. And I like keep looking to my companions for like encouragement as I start to divulge why it is we're here.
I also have my hands up, just following your lead.
Tamir's just having their hands in a cross, so like, I ain't doing that.
We heard that vaguely what was going on here, and we didn't know whether we could trust you. So we've been quite, not sure if you noticed, but quite vague with our information.
You don't say.
I apologize, but that's why we're here. I mean, we do have some shit to pick up. We didn't lie. We just, left out information. But it's become apparent, speaking to you, that you seem to be a what do they call it? A straight shooter.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
If that's what you want to call it, yeah. So, now that we got that cleared up, you came here for things to resupply, but we haven't had any ships aside from fishing vessels. This is the first time I've seen a personal craft come here in a while, even with everything going on. So, we'll start from there. What brought you here?
We heard what's going on. We've learned what's going on, and we've come to.
We've come to help in any way we can.
What he said.
Give me a persuasion check.
Both of us are just.
I'll say one of you with advantage or both.
I feel like Nuke has better persuasion.
Been the
I
only
could be
one
wrong.
talking, so
With advantage.
yeah, you're the only one talking, so. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, then I would be very careful as to who you talk to in the city right now. Those that are coming in to help, those, well, let's just say there are forces, things that are happening that, well, it's a power struggle right now. And there's a lot of good people that are getting arrested.
So by power struggle, you mean what? The authorities here?
There
be trusted?
are a few people in Arcan and Progressus that are using this to their advantage.
May we have the names?
Hard to say. They're all behind the scenes. There's a few people in as figureheads coming out. But really, it's all administration stuff. Most of the people that citizens interact with are all patrol.
Do you have somebody within Arcanum Progresses that you trust, that we can trust?
Honestly, if you can get to one of the heads of the archives, Pierce, Byfield, or if you can find a way, by the gods' graces, if you can find a way to talk to Garen Bash, I think they're the only good ones right now.
What about this patrol that you were talking about? The second time we've heard them. The guard on the ship told us as well. What this Arcanum patrol, can they be trusted?
There are many, yeah, that can be. They're doing right by the people here. They've been stretched thin. However, with conflict increasing, well, citizens are not having a good time. There's been a lot of fighting. I don't know how far your knowledge goes back, but we've had a lot of breaches happening around. Monsters finding themselves inside the walls, just appearing out of nothing. A lot of people being injured and killed. Well, currently we're in a point of, guess you can call it like a surveillance state. There's a lot of people feeling that freedoms are gone. They're trying to increase securities. They're increasing curfews. So you have some, the ones that are trying to protect people, they tend to push their authority, enforcing it a little bit too harshly in some cases. But it's a mixed bag.
See.
Some good, some bad.
So, from your point of view, what actually happened? Obviously we weren't here. We're only coming here off information. We don't even know how accurate or complete it is.
For the last few months, I couldn't tell you. There's just been an increase. It was more localized around most things happening up in the mountains or the forests around smaller cities and the smaller towns that are kind of situated around Oxburon. They've had problems with... Have you ever seen a different world just being plopped down in the center of a forest. Strange, I don't know, different planes coming in. It's like alien creatures that shouldn't or don't exist here, attacking people.
Sounds terrifying.
It was scary for a while, around people coming up missing, getting attacked at random by monsters. And, well, Arcanum Aggressors did what they could. They set their patrols, they sent their airships out to patrol the areas, dealing with the anomalies. People in the city were fine, didn't really have to worry about it. We had our barriers, shields. We have the walls to protect if anything tries to come and attack. The problem started when this started to become more localized. Our barriers meant shit. Monsters just appear in main districts, destroying buildings, attacking people at random. Things have been pretty dire. Most people are living on the edge for the most part. Tense. You never know when you're going to be attacked by a strange monster just appearing. Getting snatched up. Calmed down recently. As to why, couldn't tell you. It's just been happening the last few months. Started progressively getting worse. And then it affected the people here. And then it all built up to this one moment, and this giant demon creature spawned over from the Arcanum Gate, attacked the tower in the center of the city. I wasn't around, but I heard. They said there was explosions up on the top levels. A demon flew from it. Flew towards the Arcanum Gate. More explosions. They have that whole area under wraps. You can't even get near the tower. The quads are completely sanctioned off. No one's allowed there unless you're Progressist personnel.
Let's say we needed to. How do we go about it?
Unless you know somebody that works directly there, they're not taking visitors. As for me, I mean, I work here in the ports, so a recommendation from me isn't gonna do shit. Do you have somebody on the inside, somebody that you might know? You could probably send a message. Get word out that you're looking for somebody.
Do we still have that scroll of sending or whatever it's called?
I believe so. I think you have at least one more. I haven't checked your character
Yeah,
sheet, so...
I believe we do. We have one, right? Am I holding it, maybe?
Do any of you have sending?
As a spell? I don't
As a
cast
spell?
spells, my guy.
Rub it in
Let's
with them.
see. I do not.
And why do I feel like Kaylin had the scroll?
Oh God. Hold
He
on.
probably did.
Hold on. I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
No, me neither.
Have you
Oh,
guys
yeah, and
used
you're
it?
not high enough level to have third level spells, huh?
Nope.
I am.
Nuke is not.
Oh wait, yes I
Oh
am.
God.
Are you? You have third
Yeah.
level spell slots, not spells.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're
but if
fourth
I,
haven't
level.
learned any.
You're a fourth level wizard.
You haven't
but
learned
is it-
any spells.
yeah, but you're saying to what? To use the scroll if we were using
No,
it?
just scroll. No, to actually have the spell.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Because isn't sending a 3rd level spell? It's been a long
think
time.
so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that we really have the ability to do it, but
I don't have any of those scrolls in Kalen's inventory, by the way.
Oh shit.
yeah, I
So
don't see
you were
that
screwed either way.
yeah.
Oh no. I see one that has it.
Wait,
Who?
what?
Medea.
Oh no,
Fucking media. I never liked her anyway.
that tracks. Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Oh.
Would I have
because-
gotten the name of the one that sent me the vision? Probably not, hey?
The one who sent you
Oh.
the visions?
Or that I got the vision from, basically. Because I saw it through Skiff, right? But I don't know that his name is Skiff.
Yeah, you don't know his name.
Okay, I
Quick
didn't think so.
question. Alpha,
Yes.
did you take all of the stuff of Wick?
Yes.
Then you have it.
Okay, Vic had it?
Fucking love
Vic had it.
PogChamp.
All right. Hell yeah.
helping us from beyond the grade.
Mind you, there
Sash of disguise. What the hell
we
is
do
this?
have a Tetherline station in the ports, so
Oh, I see it. There it is. Yeah.
mind you, there are phones in this place. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, true.
Going around the place trying to find a carrier pigeon when there's like a phone right beside us.
Yeah.
And don't you have message spell?
That I think we need to know where he is, though,
Yeah.
in order to use
It's
that.
a limited range on
We need to
message.
know where he is or know who it is. Isn't it just who?
Line of sight.
For message?
Well, not line of sight, but there it's a limited range on message.
120
Yeah.
feet.
You need to
Oh,
know
okay.
the direction.
He's just going around pointing at people.
You. Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. I'll let my players do lots more than I'd like to. Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
And I'm sure there's someone that we can talk to, but I don't know the name of them or where they
that
even
guy-
are.
That guy that Vic was talking to, right? Fucking
Tenemis. Actually, yeah, we could try talking to Tenemis. That is true. I mean, I kind of look at the guard. Like, do we just do it now? I don't know.
Here's what we'll do. We'll come up with temporary identification for now. I'm putting my faith in you because I do think that this, at least right now, we need some people looking to do some good. I'll help you set up the identification. You don't have to worry about your paperwork. I'll sign for everything. Give you clearance. Allow you to get some access to the city. Mind you, there are still rules. But we'll give you temporary identification so you can move around, spend gold like everyone else.
we really appreciate that.
He has a bit of gratitude in his eyes. He realizes, looking at you, seeing that you all trying to do some good, coming here in a time of need. This place is hell right now, and we need some good people here. So with that, he does bring out some paper, has you fill out the necessary paperwork, and he rubber stamps it, allowing you a temporary identification. So are you going to go with the names that you provided, or is there names that you're going to be giving now? Because I need to know, what are the names that you will be using
Yeah.
for this
My
moment?
surname-
Lars.
My surname is Annihilation. First name Toto.
Toto Annihilation?
my god.
Oh my god, that's lovely.
Okay, so Toto. Toto or Total?
Todo.
Total.
Toto.
I still don't know the answer.
Yeah, it sounded the same to me. I'll be honest.
Is there an L or
That's
not
racist,
an L?
bro.
D-O-D-O.
No, there's no way.
Okay.
Well, in Annihilation, I guess. Never
You
mind.
know what? You know what I meant.
We need some real names here, all right? They're gonna look at this and they're gonna be like, all right, this is ridiculous. There's no way.
Like you said, we couldn't trust anyone. Might as well start with that.
How about you give me a name then?
He has.
I'll stick with Alfado. If I go with anything else, I'll probably forget.
Alfado.
Alfado.
yeah,
Yes. Literally just alpha with dough at the end.
All right.
Like,
All right. First name, last name. What's going on?
I need a last name?
Makes it more
What's it
legit.
used for?
People tend to not run around with just one name. It looks a little suspicious if you don't have a full name, right?
Hang on.
Family name, anything?
I don't have a family.
That's depressing. You didn't come from anywhere?
let's go with Vic. What about Vic?
Oh, that's concerning. But sure.
Oh. I'm so
Not-
concerned.
Yeah. All right.
Alfado Vic?
He kind of slinks back a little bit. Yeah. We'll go with that.
Lars. What?
Lars Riddell.
Westradell? Can you put
Riddell.
that in?
Yeah, well, sorry.
Yeah. Alfado. Riddell. Lars Riddell. Got it. Okay. Are we going with Toto?
I don't know.
Total,
I was until
um,
you said that. I know. I kind of feel like it was silly now. in
It's hard
hindsight.
for me to tell. Are you saying Toto or Total?
What sort of name is Total? Fucking hell. Toto.
Okay, Toto. All right.
Yeah.
And last name?
No. Toto. Just twice. My dad was a pretty funny guy.
Toto. Honest. I mean, you're a goblin. No offense. I mean, they have weird names sometimes, so it's actually my past. This actually might work. All right. So,
Shocking grasp.
is that gonna be
No.
Toto, shocking grasp? Is that his full name? Right.
Oh, this is so silly.
And with that, as your paper is now filled out, you hear the rubber stamp all across the bottom. Just go ahead and sign at the bottom. We're good to go.
I pop a little guy out and he goes and signs for me.
Little
Sign
one.
it with your penis?
What?
Dude,
No!
that's so fucking inappropriate.
Just pops the little guy out and signs it.
Oh my god. One of these dudes.
Oh
Little
my
pseudopod guy.
god.
Kind of reminds me of that one dude that got popular for a little bit that would make penis paintings, and he would just like smash his
What?
dingling to a canvas and paint. You didn't see that? It's
You,
on
know,
the
you remember
No.
his name?
I don't know his name.
And I don't want to know his
Picasso.
name.
Yeah, Picasso. There you go.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
You gotta be
Yeah,
joking.
He was from
Yeah.
Australia, of course.
Of
Yeah,
course.
it's gotta be. It's gotta be that prison colony that comes up with something like that. Crazy.
Faye.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe you've never heard of that. Yeah. So
I rather, like, to be honest, I'm
You just-
fine without knowing that. To be honest.
well, now
I'm
you do it,
fine.
and you'll never forget.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Anyway, Tamir's just doing the doctor sign that you can't really tell what the fuck is written because he has definitely not written Lars or Tamir.
Okay. With that, your papers are signed, and your ship is docked and claimed at this point. I'll keep everything to myself over here. But whatever you need to do here in the city, just be careful, okay?
Thank you again. Where would be a good place to start?
It's actually a pretty good question. I was just
Never
gonna walk
been
out of here.
myself, but we need supplies and we need to find someone. I don't know who, but someone we can trust.
Well,
Someone we can help.
one of the main places, if you're looking for weapons and armor or anything that needs to be forged, the Adamantine Emporium is a place to go. As for a magic shop, I wouldn't go anywhere other than Gesturing Hydra. One of the best places to go. There are a few general stores around. Obviously, you can go to any of them. But if you want somebody that's really attached and just connected to everything, just head over to the Gesturing Hydra.
What about a tavern? The boat's nice and all, but a good night's sleep tonight would be probably going in the right direction.
What
You
the
looking
fuck
for
is wrong with the
something?
boat?
Are you looking for something fancy, or are you looking for something just a bed?
And I look to the others.
Fancy
I'm gonna
sounds
say the
nice.
boat.
Oh, it was literally opposites.
You know what? That's something in between then. Something kind of low key, but
Really
better than a
fancy.
boat. I kind of wince away from the mirror.
You guys go fancy. I'm gonna keep to the boat, thank you. You guys, wherever you guys want to go.
What if you get
Stick
attacked?
together?
Yeah. That's dumb. Pretty dumb.
So then it's like, you're dumb. Fine.
Remember the last time we split the party?
Oh, God.
Wow. Too soon, bro.
Sure.
Too soon.
It's been
Sorry.
weeks.
I heard it when I said it.
Fine. Well, guess we'll go to a high end, guess.
No,
Sure.
middle ground. Something low key, but like better than the boat.
What's wrong with the
basically
boat?
anything at all, then just not the boat.
Boat is fine. Just
It's
where's a
weird.
good
When
end?
the waves hit, I kind of move with the waves, and it feels weird a lot. So, it's not comfortable.
Can just imagine Alf trying to sleep in the hammocks, and they're made of rope, so he can't really just sleep. He just goes straight through it.
For sure.
Well, there's two places that come to mind on the second terrace, the Bakra district. There's the Copper Cask and Rusty's. And those are the places that I would go to if you're just looking for some place that's comfortable, no frills. Good people there.
All right. Thank you again.
Of course. Just be careful out there. With that, you gather your papers. You say your goodbye to Vern, heading out of his office once again, standing out in the busy port. About an hour or so had passed, about midday, rolling around. As you walk around, we'll go ahead and head on over to Quest.
Oh. Also, he's still Kalen, according to your stream.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Oh. Well, you find yourself the center of a busy port. You've spent your time in Oxburon helping people during this trying time. But we'll rewind for a little bit. As you find yourself in the middle of the wilderness, heading to your next destination, many times you've interpreted the stars yourself, and thus far, your entire life has been guided to exactly where you needed to be. Sometimes, the guidance is more heavy-handed. As in this instance, you see the crossroads, a decisive moment for someone that could change the course of history. So you listen to the stars once more. It had been a long time since your journey brought you to Oxburon. It has never been clearer than now. You arrive on the day of the explosion on the north side of Arcanum Tower. Several of the iron anchors breaking away from the central column, sending the giant canopies that shade the many districts of Oxburon careening into a few buildings on the lower edge of the quads. The heavy ropes destroying structures in their path. This is carnage. Destruction that this city has never seen before. You watched as a figure flew from the opening in the tower towards the massive gate carved into the side of the caldera that forms the walls of Oxburon. You saw what looked like a giant metal bird emerge from the same hole in pursuit of the creature, with individuals dressed in blue and gold clinging to its back. You witnessed the appearance of the giant crimson figure clawing its way towards the tower, absorbing the stone, which disintegrated and melded into his form, only for it to abruptly stop and collapse into a massive clump of lifeless flesh in the empty yard surrounding the monolithic tower. Chaos reigned throughout the city. But this wasn't what the stars had shown you. The sea was to bring something to you, though you were unsure when. In the meantime, people here needed your help. The stars would tell you when the time was right. Weeks went by, and once again the compulsion led you to the port. And still, in this very moment, looking down the cobbled street leading to many of the docks, heading towards one of the offices near the warehouse, there's a group of individuals walking out, papers in hand, packs over their shoulders that stand out to you. You've never seen them before, but you recognize them. Something in your body, your heart, is telling you that they are the ones you're looking for. In that moment, what are you doing?
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I think I would be captivated by this group, in particular the plasmoid that looks like there's celestial bodies within him. That stands out greatly. I'd slowly make my way towards them.
All right. In this moment, as you walk up cautiously, would you like to describe your character?
Sure. You see a humanoid form, average size and height, warforged, looks a bit old and shoddy almost.
Cool.
There's sort of dark spots, almost like a spot weld, all over his body. They don't look like they were part of his manufacturing or however he might have been built or created. And yeah, he sort of has that, I guess, steampunk look.
Oh yeah.
An individual Warforged steps forward cautiously in your direction as you leave the offices of Vern Morgan, the dock boss.
Sorry, just passing by.
Hold on. What are your names?
Oh, just again.
Didn't we just go over this? Why does everybody want to know who we are?
I don't know. This is why I want to get out of here. I'm fucking nosy.
Fucking authorities.
I know, right?
Look, talk to the guard in there. We told him what he needed to know.
I don't know any gods. I'm here for you.
This is normal behavior, right?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Anyway, Lars, Turdo, Alfado.
Of course.
What's your name?
My name is Petey.
Petey.
PD.
Yes. I've been waiting at this port for quite some time for you to arrive, and now you've finally come.
This definitely isn't normal behavior.
No, I can second that.
Yeah, look, buddy, we ain't buying what you're selling. Wait, what are you selling? We might actually buy some.
I
Back to drugs.
It always is that.
Want to buy some death sticks?
Oh god. What
no.
are you buying?
What are you selling?
No, I'm not selling anything. I was guided here, and well, I was guided directly to you. It's the stars aren't normally so explicit and direct, but they led me here, and clearly I'm meant to help you in some way.
Did
Do you need help?
Did the stars tell you why?
They often lead me places. But no, they don't. They don't tell me the why. But they have never led me astray.
Do you regularly have conversations with inanimate objects?
Inanimate objects, no. No, I can't say I have. I must admit I wasn't aware that they spoke. Perhaps I just
They-
can't hear them.
No, they don't. No, that's okay.
Oh, excellent. Well,
I thought I was new.
Where are you off to?
Oh, so you're a guide. Gotcha. Let's start with town first, why don't we? Somewhere to buy things. The market. He's the guide, right?
All right.
Oh,
May I
yeah,
accompany you?
Like a tour guide, right? They have those things. Surely a city this big, right?
Of course.
All right.
It has been some time since I've been to Oxburon, but I'm sure I can show you where you need to go, and my purpose with you shall reveal itself.
Nuke,
Right.
you recall a moment, I mean, your perception of time is a little off. Years had passed, but you do recall the moments with Belchris.
Oh, 100%. I was waiting for a moment to go. Yeah, I think once he started mentioning the stars and particularly like the messages from the stars, I think like that definitely caught Nuke. Like he hasn't said anything because he's still trying to suss him out, but 100% that was quite a wild thing to hear, unexpected. But I think Nuke kind of hasn't got his guard up as much here. I kind of trust this guy already.
Okay.
Are
So
you
does-
saying any of this to us, or
Yeah,
No.
are you
Just
sharing this with
are
us?
you just chilling?
No.
Like, yeah, we'll follow this guy.
Yeah, no.
You just vibing?
No, I don't think he would say anything. I think that he was quite surprised to actually hear that, because I've not really said that to anyone. I've only heard this
Yeah,
once
no. Yeah.
about the when Belchris spoke about that. So this completely caught me off guard, and I'm whatever way you guys take it, I'm not saying anything. So you guys are saying he's a guide, and I'm just a fly on the wall.
I guess we've
Would-
seen Stranger Things. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Sleepy, would I remember from my previous visits to Oxburon, would I remember vaguely where a market might be, or
Yeah, you are familiar
area of the city?
with the terraces, the districts that kind of break up, and you know several shops, and hopefully they're still there. But they've generally have like actual districts of like shopping districts and warehouses and stuff. Like you know your way around. If it hasn't changed in the time you've been, it should be where you last remembered.
Alrighty. Would so I suppose you all want to go. You said you wanted to go do some shopping.
Well, I could solve that if you guys don't want to do anything else.
I'm still not really sure what I need, but sure.
Well, allow me to guide you there.
Nuke is just giving you a strange look,
All right.
almost like a recognition, in a sense, like a distant recognition.
I'm gonna ask him one thing though. Remembering what Nuke asked for earlier on the boat. Do you guys have a library?
Talk me drugs.
So did I at first. But no, there's no way.
Oh my god.
Would I know that?
There are several libraries in Oxburon. One of the main archives is Arcanipagressus, the literal tower in the center of the city.
Well, yes, there are quite a few libraries. That one in the center is unlikely to be open, judging by the state of things. But there are others.
There you go, Nuke. Toto.
Huh? Oh,
There you go. Libraries.
Just gonna
I
be-
love that you guys have secret names, but then you also have the real names. That's gonna be fun the whole
It's
time.
gonna be great. Yeah.
How? Right. Sorry. What are you?
I am a Warforged. Or were you asking something more specific?
No.
You're
That-
smaller than most of them that we've seen.
Oh, am I? I've never really compared, I suppose.
Sorry.
Yeah. Warforged go around with measuring tapes the whole time. It's just the thing that they do.
I mean,
it's
I'm-
cultural.
I'm not wearing anything, so it's all out in the open.
Yeah. Very,
Neither
very,
am I.
very
Oh
cultural.
lord.
Another naked person.
All my nuts and bolts are plain to see.
I love D&D.
Wasn't Vic a warforged? Like I thought they were all
Yes.
fucking, made to destroy and
No. Vic was different. He was built
Broody.
different.
Oh, that yeah, that
I
would
have
work.
no other way to phrase that. I'm sorry.
I'm just built different.
Sorry, Petey, who is your master?
What were you built for, actually, as well?
What the fuck are you asking me? Okay.
I mean,
feel like
fucking
Vic's-
sorry, I mean,
Vic was built for a purpose, right?
I'm being a
He
bit
puts
They all
his
have
hand.
purposes.
my understanding of warforged might be a little bit off, but
Petey puts his hand on his chin and thinks about that for a second as you're still walking. I don't think I have a master. I'm not sure there was a purpose to my creation. Who is this Vic?
it's somebody we used to know.
He's a friend. He's a friend.
What he said.
Ah, another Warforged friend. Perhaps I shall meet him one day.
So, like, where do you come from?
Puts his hand on his chin again. I honestly can't really remember. It was so long ago. Been wandering for a very long time. And yourselves, where are you all from?
It's a tricky
Fair.
question.
I look at Tamir.
Why are you all looking at me? I don't understand.
What, basic English? Common.
Hi, we're from another small island. Just got here.
Ah, I see.
Sorry.
Will you be staying long?
Sorry, I need to put in. I'm sorry to also answer a question with a question, but are you from here? Like stamps underground of it. This planet.
Planet.
What? Where else?
Yeah, where else would he be from, Toto?
Can I insight that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, the point is, Tamir doesn't even know, like, this is where everyone's from. What the fuck?
What would that be?
I will say
Deception, I guess.
based on yeah. We'll do a deception to see if you're trying to hide anything.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, what does Petey get from that, Alpha, as you try to cover up his tracks?
He'd get like that Alpha is being weirdly aggressive about like making sure Nuke covers his tracks. that like for no real apparent reason at this point, but just like like you gotta make sure you specify what you mean by that. Do it.
There's something they are not telling you. Definitely.
I don't know. You just look strange, and not in a rude way or anything, but you were speaking of stars, and I don't know. I just got a feeling.
Mayor on a mention
right.
of
Nuke
weird
trusts
just looks
him,
at
that's
Alpha.
right. That's right. I keep forgetting that Nuke trusts the guy already. Yeah. Okay.
Not quite trust, but I mean, just a recognition. There's
More than me and Thamir do.
Yeah.
True.
You said at the mention of weird, you're looking at Alpha.
Yeah. I'm looking at like
Oh.
weird or like
All right. I gotta straighten myself up again. Dripping everywhere still.
Well, I suppose I probably am from this planet.
As are we
Is-
all.
y'all.
Oh my god.
It's a certain boy.
You're certainly not obligated to tell me. I was merely asking.
Oh, thank God.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Did you not see his fucking deception roll? Oy vey.
I got
This is
to
an awkward standoff. Are we still walking? Or are we just like
I think we're
awkwardly
still
standing
walking.
in front of each other? Okay.
I hope we're still walking.
Yeah, you
anyways.
definitely are
Oh, no,
walking
okay.
away from the port, heading over to one of the lifts that take you to the first terrace of Oxburon, to the Bakre district. But still not trying to give over too much information as to not be found out by one another, or at least from one side of the conversation. You have a new person in tow, Petey.
PD.
Walking on foot takes about 30 minutes or so to end up at one of the main lifts heading into the first district of Oxburon. You find yourself among many shops, proprietors standing outside, calling and trying to call people into them to sell their wares, be it restaurants or just general goods. Many magic shops line the alleyway. But what is the plan here as you all are having this, or trying to stifle this very, very enlightening conversation with extended periods of silence and awkward pauses?
I think Alpha's just kind of walking more relaxed now because he doesn't have to feel bad for lying to this guy because he said he didn't have to. He said he didn't have to tell him the truth. So he's just like walking a little more relaxed, but
Okay.
So
So with-
taking in the sights. Can
with
we
that,
can we
go
see
ahead.
the tower at all? Sorry.
From the center, oh yeah, absolutely. You could see the center tower from everywhere. As you know, there is like the main caldera that makes up the walls of the city. There's a terraced section, and all of it kind of leans down into the center where the main quads are, where all of the major amphitheaters that scholars would use to sit there and teach their classes if they want to spend the time outside, or if there's a demonstration that happen around in the main grassy areas around the central giant column, which at this point on the backside to the southeast or the northeast of the tower, there is a giant canvas tent that is basically section cordoning off an entire part. You can see that these giant ropes are hanging this cloth that masks this entire area off. There are dozens of guards standing around multiple. As you look up in the sky, you see two airships that are hovering just right above where the shield would be domed over, for those that would know, above the city. But they're constantly looming overhead, and you can hear sounds of whirring machines as you're walking through the city. Dozens of small flying, almost drone-like objects that fly from one section of the city to another, carrying along small packages with them. Banners and notice boards are posted all along. You have dozens of vehicles that are bustling through the streets. But the one thing that stands out the most are the amount of guards here. And not just normal police. You have one of the simple uniforms, a almost beige, like with black belts, tight, very prim and proper, flat cap with their weapons to their side, almost billy club like. But then you see more heavily armored individuals wearing a blue and gold garb that is plastered along the airships above, and the banners that hang from the main tower of Arcanum Agressus in the center of the city. These are the Valiant patrols, heavily armored, all of them having military-grade weapons, less for, like, civil disturbances, but more for protecting or fighting in war. Rifles. But their presence is noticeable, and there is a tension that is carried in the city. With that, what are you all doing? Muted?
No, I mean,
I saw him
Yes.
move too. It was muted.
I feel like I'm quite focused on the tower.
Mhm.
It's like seeing the canvas. I assume that's where the attack was. That's what it's covering up, or what they're
Give me a
fixing,
history
basically.
check, or just give me a perception check,
Okay.
because it's more, since it wasn't that long ago and your mind was already focused on it. From what you saw in your visions, the landmarks. I mean, this tower is it's unlike anything you've seen in any other city. And from the vision that you had seen, it leads you to believe that wherever that giant figure, the one that looked like Kaelin, collapsed, would most likely be shrouded in that giant canvas tent, propped up.
I know this is asking a lot from a low perception check, but can I, from the vision that I saw, could I at least get a general direction of where that division, like where in relation to where we are now, where the tower is, where the whoever sent me the vision was.
You would have seen it angled from the floor.
Right.
So you would have assumed that you would
so
probably
from,
have
like,
been
right below
in
the
the
tower?
quads. Yeah, you would have probably been in the quad area where all the amphitheaters are.
Okay.
It was more of a up front and in like personal rather than from where you are. Like you were
Right,
looking
right.
up at this massive monstrosity. Several stories tall and growing.
Yeah, I feel like Alpha is mostly just focused on that, kind of zoned out on it almost. Just kind of reliving the vision.
You're
Yeah,
muted
I
again?
think
Oh.
I think Nuke is. I mean, he's definitely looking around. He's taking all of this in, but his attention keeps drifting back to Petey. Yeah, he's quite curious. Again, he's only heard this. It was just eerily close to what what's his name again? Belchris had said. But yeah, I'm just taking things in, not really speaking.
Mhm. Okay.
I think Tamir's gonna have an extra. Well, what is an extra eye? Just one being sidetracked by the airship, and two, but also trying to look at the guards and see where they're moving, if they're moving in certain direction, all of them, or if they're just mainly standing guard.
Give me a perception check. There are many guards on patrol walking the streets. You watch as one of the patrol vehicles passing, sputtering down the street. A lot of the military now propped up on corners. And you realize that a lot of the barricades, these giant posts that are implanted in the ground, are temporary and were not there intentionally, all now kind of latched into and melded with the earth. Basically makeshift barriers so something couldn't crash into it, making sure that pedestrian walkways are protected. Most people are moving along, but there are, dozens across. Even on this one main street, you catch like at least 100, either city patrol or military. So, patrol and station guards. Unless there was something more specific that you were looking for.
No, just mainly just keeping an eye out and, I don't know, looking for any suspicious activity, I guess, would be what they were looking for, to be specific.
Yeah. There's just a general, from what you can tell, is they're just looking around more so as peacekeepers than anything. They're not looking for anything in particular. It seems like there is like a lull in instances that are happening right now in the city. Most of them are still on guard, but they don't seem to be on edge waiting for something to happen in an imminent moment.
Gotcha. Have we gotten to any of the market, or still
You're in the
just
main
walking?
like
Oh, you're in the market.
district
Sorry.
of the market. Yeah, there's tons
Sorry.
of shops. I just I don't know what you guys are looking for.
Magic items.
Neither.
Good, good stuff. Just
What is
mainly
the good
like
stuff.
good stuff. Yes, mainly just see if I can get an upgrade to Tamir's weapon, or maybe also armor.
Okay. Are you heading to the magic shop that was told to you by Vern?
Yeah, I guess. That was the I had written that down. Gesturing Hydra, was it?
Yes, the Gesturing Hydra.
Mm.
Heading towards the center of this plaza, you see a very decorated building. The mascot, a giant hydra with 15 heads, each of which have jester's hats. All of them move in mechanical fashions. One head moves down. The mouth opens as you see a flame shoot out. The other one, puff of cold, almost mist, starts to swirl around. Each of the heads just moving, and you can hear the sounds of the mechanical, like the mechanisms that make this machine work. As the signage on the front now lighting up, the marquee with light bulbs flashing, all to draw your eyes to the name of this building, the Gesturing Hydra. You can see through the windows this almost translucent stained glass, once again mirroring a fight between a hydra and a knight standing there alongside a wizard. But you can see through a couple people in the shop itself, as you see a gentleman standing behind the desk making grand gestures with his hands.
Oh, that's extra. Hello there.
You step in, and he does give you a deep bow. Welcome, one and all, to the Gesturing Hydra. I am Dragonkind. Is there anything you're looking for in particular? You just came to have a wonderful conversation.
Not a second, I can tell you that. I'm mainly just looking to see what you have. Any, I don't know, weaponry, armory, spell for the small one?
I have plenty of things. It's just a matter of what you want. What are you looking for? Things to do damage, things to heal damage, things to heal and do damage.
That doesn't sound too bad. Let's start with just an upgrade to my rapier. Let's start with that. Something simple.
That is easily done. He does a flick of the wrist. You see the wall flip, and from the staves that are hanging up, the board flips, almost like a cork board with a whole bunch of like hangers for all the staves and wands that are posted up on the wall. It flips, and immediately you see row upon row of various weaponry, mostly now in this case rapiers, some filled with gems, others now adorned. You see a blackened blade that hums with this very faint shimmering sound that is a constant. It draws you in, almost as though it wants you to reach for it. So, are we looking for the basic or the extravagant?
Swap for the extravagant ones. Let's start with that. No, why don't we?
Oh, big spender. You and I are going to be friends, if you will. What is your name?
Lars.
Lars.
Why do people keep on asking?
Why people keep asking in friendly conversation to...
Mainly names, but go on.
Getting to know one another, that's very strange. You must... Is your culture against... I'm not saying it's wrong, but is there something in your culture that prevents you or gives you a negative feeling towards people asking your name? Or is it something that you're
Not
hiding,
really.
trying to keep secret?
Don't we all? No, mainly just let the money speak for us. We don't really care about names.
Right. Well, extravagant you're looking at. Well, first off, what is your budget? We'll start right there.
Nuke, how much money did we have?
What are we spending? 10,000 gold? 15,000 gold? 30, dare I say, 1,000 gold?
I believe you have all of the money, right? So you've got 4,998.
I didn't want it all. I didn't want it all. I said some of it.
Well, unless you divvy it out, you have it all.
Jesus Christ, how much did you say? How much originally was it? Was it 5,000?
It was 5,000 minus 2 gold.
-2.
Oh. I guess Tamir would have taken just 150
That is a
and giving you the rest.
Amateur.
Yeah, no, not that much. Let's go for 100.
$100,000 gold?
No,
Wait,
just 100 gold.
100 gold.
It's the start. Let's start with that.
The wall flips once more, and you see as there is just a basic set of rapiers, unenchanted, dull, and boring. Well, then I guess we could start here, then.
You know what? I think I'm good.
Well, I mean, I don't understand what you expect to get for 100 gold.
I don't know. We'll never know when you're lucky.
Please let me know where you're getting lucky at getting magic items for 100 gold and under, because I would love to buy them out.
You'll be surprised what you get when you get a little handsy. What?
Sorry to butt in here, but I need to know whether I'm in here. But is PD in here?
Yes.
Is PD in
Did
here
you
or
walk
no?
in?
I would assume that
Did you guys
everybody
walk
walked in.
How crowded is it in this store?
There's a few people. There's not too many standing around. Some window shoppers just looking around, and then your group. There's enough space for everybody. There are
yeah,
several like display cases. There's enough for everybody to walk around.
Okay. Yeah, if it's not too crowded, PD would go in.
Okay.
Okay, so I am in here then. So I guess I would have heard Demir trying to buy shit. Why don't you just spend more? I mean, 100 gold is fuck all.
I'm not going to take all of our money.
I mean, you don't have to
Don't
take
you
all of
guys-
it, but I mean, you can.
If you
It's
want to
gonna be
buy
enough.
things, I would absolutely be happy with taking all of your money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm good. Don't think we have enough to, well, spend the money in here.
Well, how much is the lower bound of what you're looking for?
I don't know, just looking for like a better sword, to be honest. It's getting a little bit dull. I don't know how much it is. It's mainly just been stealing shit. And I don't think they will take that easily here.
I mean, you could always
So-
try. It'd be quite funny.
You don't know how tempting it is.
It was very hilarious. The last person that tried to steal from the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Here, look, I'll close my eyes. Puts his hands over his face.
Is there anything? Is there anything near me?
Plenty of things. There
I
are plenty of
take it.
things. You just take it up. Okay.
I'm not trying to steal it, but I'm just kind of. He said it, so I'm picking it up to see if he sees me.
No, he has his eyes closed. You pick it up.
I just hold my hands behind my back.
Okay. He,
So
he keeps his eyes closed and talks. Did you find anything good?
So
You said that
how
there
much are
was-
your your lower bound enchanted rapiers?
Just simple enchantments. I mean, you're looking at about 1,500 right now. I would normally sell them for 1K to 1,100, but well, times are tough and people are arming themselves. You never know when it comes in handy.
We can afford that.
You say we had 500 gold?
5,000.
Oh, sorry. I heard 500.
I heard them say
You said that there was
5,000 like 3
something-
times.
He said that there was something that was like drawing our attention, or like it felt like it was
The rapier.
calling to us.
It was as when the board flipped and that rapier showed up, there was this almost blackened obsidian blade that would hum, and it just kept drawing your attention like it wanted you to touch it.
God damn it. How much for the black rapier?
He snaps his finger and the board flips once more. Well, the question is, how much can you afford? If 5,000 is where you are, 5,000 is not what you can get. Will not guarantee the price on that. You're looking at upwards of 25,000 for that one. Very, very rare blade.
I don't know anything else to fucking get that down. Fuck. I just try to see if I... Yeah?
PD.
Go ahead.
Well, so PD would go up, hearing that, and sort of gently place a hand on Lars's shoulder, and say, I have known in the past these merchants are open to haggling, and he will use that opportunity to cast guidance.
Oh. Nice.
To help if you want to negotiate or anything.
Yeah, sure, no, why not? I don't have anything better to do. Well, 20,000 never gonna sell that for that much. I'm gonna guarantee you that. Well, I guess you don't have anything else, or do you want to come down? What say? Way down. Let's start at 1,000.
For the simple enchantment rapier, or are we looking at the fabulous one on the side?
Let's try with the fabulous first.
From 20,000 to 1,000, you must have found some underground market for the greatest. Some kind of spice that you're on.
And what's so great about that sword, to be honest?
Well, let's just say the material that is made, well, from what I was told and what I can tell from the time that I've had with it, we believe that it might have come from, oh, dare I say, a dragon. I know you've heard it
You're
correctly.
saying-
A dragon, yes, you heard that correctly. We believe that it is a material that is made with inside of a gland in a certain type of dragon. You might think to yourself, but Valderon, there are no such thing as dragons and there is no evidence of dragons. How would you even make that claim? Well, you see, we haven't yet found any other materials like it. So, if it's one of a kind, then it must have come from a one-of-a-kind creature. And the only thing I can think of is a dragon.
So you don't even know what it is.
Unfortunately, where our knowledge on it and its origin, no.
So technically, you not knowing what it is, it can be from, well, who knows, a random rock out in the sea, and you being useless, pretty much. Then
Me being useless? Or it being useless? I
Well,
assure
you
you,
say
I
maybe, so who
am not.
knows? That sword, from what I can tell, there's so many questions about it. It sounds useless, to be honest. You'd have no answer if it's actually kind of good. It might break the first time. I don't know. You don't know.
He picks it
So
up
just-
and it immediately shifts into a different blade from the rapier down to a dagger. And you can see the blade shift. And once again, it turns into a great sword.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I assure
kinda
you. It is anything but useless. In that moment, he allows it to just sink onto the display that he has. The main desk is made of stone, or at least you can see this very dark slate-colored stone table, and he just lays it on, and it starts to just slide through.
The fuck?
It's,
Oh, I assure you, it's cutting through. And he lifts up the blade, and you can see this like cut into the stone.
huh.
It's very, very sharp.
It's very outside of our price range, I think.
Yeah, it is. It was so fucking tempting to use some of my fucking things. Anyway. What's the best low-end sword rapier that you have?
A simple enchantment.
Yes.
I see that you're struggling right here, and you're trying your best to hold your composure. You seem to have fallen on hard times. How about this? I said 1,500. I'll come down. Give me persuasion real quick.
Mm-hmm.
With guidance.
Yeah.
With your
This will be
guidance.
Want
alright.
it.
I do. Because I've been fucking rolling shit today. And that's
I
no
was
difference.
almost a nat 20 on my end.
Well, I'll knock off 100 gold. Call it 1,400, and you can walk away with one of these. And he flips the blade once again, puts it back up on the wall. It flips again, and the lower end rapier, still enchanted and better than the one that you have, the dulling blade, sharp, pristine, places it on the desk. 1,400, and it's yours.
I'm just gonna look over to the others, if you guys don't mind.
I shrug.
I shrug.
I don't even know what I need, no matter what he has. I'm kind of looking around the shop, like all the different items.
Fine. 1,400 it is. Though I'm tempted to try something.
Oh,
Can I?
Yeah, turn cook.
let her cook.
As I'm handing over the money,
Oh,
can I try to just casually take 100 back? So technically only gets 1,300 with a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand with 100 gold.
A little bit too much, wouldn't it?
I would say give me a sleight of hand check. It's a high DC on this one.
Fuck.
That's a low roll.
I shouldn't. I knew I was rolling bad today. Oh.
As one of the patrons now leaves, you hear the door click. And it locks.
Fuck.
You're very, very hard-pressed, are you? Right.
Eh.
It seems as though you're not from this place. You're not from Oxburon, and you're not familiar with me. Most of the time, I'm quite friendly. And there are people, my regulars, that get away with plenty of antics, but in your case, I don't know you. And I'm sure you're a lovely person on your own side, unless I am mistaken. So, we'll go ahead and do this. You've come into my shop trying to get a cheaper price, and I respect your attempt. But now, I want a story from you. You see his eyes light up. So tell me, what brings you to Oxburon today? Why are you here, especially during this tumultuous time we're experiencing?
How about a store and I just give you the hundreds back?
Oh, no. We're haggling now, so we'll share the story and you can keep your 100 gold. That's what you had in your hand, correct?
Give or take.
So yes. Go on. Spill your guts. Let's see. Tell me a story. Why are you here? What are you doing? Of this time in particular, there's not many adventurers here in this part for the last few weeks now. Things are dangerous on the streets, and now that we have the attack. So tell me.
Well, we are here, and they point down, like, on the floor, to shop. Simple as that.
Nothing's ever that simple. Come on, darling, let's see what you have. Please, entertain me. Things have been, I'm sure, there's things of exciting, but not for me in particular. No, you are different. Your party, your group, all of you eclectic individuals must be here for a reason. Please, entertain me.
I'd like to shift my mouth back down to Nuke again. She's really against sharing our story, isn't she? Even with people we've been told we can trust.
I thought I had trust issues.
I mean,
These ones run deep.
I don't understand why she's so cautious with this guy. We were told we can trust him. Maybe she didn't trust the first guy, or they didn't trust the first guy. I don't know.
Wait, did he say trust this guy?
Yeah, this is one of the trustworthy guys, right?
Vern said that the Gesturing Hydra was a place that he would go to if you want to go to anybody that he trusts in particular. He didn't say Valderon specifically,
this
but
guy specifically.
Gesturing
Yeah.
Hydra was the shop that he would say if it was a magic shop to go to. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. She's got a real problem. I have a real
Yes.
Oh
problem.
my god.
Maybe, I don't know, should we speak up or something?
I feel like we need to before this gets bad again.
I think you should do it. Not it.
God damn it.
You gotta do it now.
I think
My face shifts up.
PD would probably jump in.
Go ahead.
Peter,
I'm
gonna
just
narrate our
about to,
life.
and then go for it.
If I may.
Oh.
We're here because the stars guided us. I was shown a vision to meet my new companions in Oxburon. I'm not sure if any of us truly know where our path leads, but we can always trust in the stars.
How interesting.
That is why we are here.
Interesting. A clairvoyant, then. Ones that are told from Strange origins.
Wow, you really bought that. Okay.
Huh. What did you say your name was?
My name is Petey.
Petey. Well, Petey, mind if I ask you a few questions? Because you now have gotten my focus. Where are you from? Your frame is very, very interesting.
Well, I'm myself. I roam across the land wherever the stars take me. I'm not sure I recall where I'm from, where I began.
Oh, how mysterious. One that doesn't know their origin, especially of a warforged. It's very unmistakable. You are original. Who's your maker?
This is
Why do
the
people ask?
second time I've been asked that today, and like where I've come from, I'm afraid I cannot be sure.
Hmm. Believe I mean, I have plenty of Warforged friends. But mind you, the way... How do I put this? Your structure is unlike anything that I've seen before. I've never seen one like you.
That's what I was saying.
Well, it's not the first time I've heard that. I wish I could be more descriptive and answer your questions, but truthfully, I really am not sure.
I will give you all the rapier for 1,300, and you can keep that 100 if your friend here allows me to look inside.
Huh? Look inside what?
You want to see his core?
Not just the score, but the structure itself. It's very interesting.
That's on you,
Will
dude.
it take long?
No, 10 minutes at most. I'm just curious. I won't mess around with anything, I promise. Everything, bits and bobs, will be intact. Scout's honor.
If you all don't mind waiting, I don't see why not.
Why do we need to? Yeah, we'll wait. For sure.
Tamir's just, yeah, sure. Tamir's just gonna step back and just keep an eye on this cellar.
To be honest, I'm kind of curious myself, so I wouldn't mind having a look.
Why?
He starts removing the plating on your form. Would you like to describe what's on the inside, or would you keep it to me? Would you like to describe it yourself?
Oh, you can.
As he starts to look around, seeing that a lot of your parts, though they may fit together a lot, is replaced and repurposed, reformed, reforged constantly. You're not... You're not just uniformly created. I've never seen this before. He starts to poke and prod slightly. You can feel, and at that point, you do feel there are moments. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
There are moments where, as he's poking and prodding, you feel this wave of lethargy hit you, though you don't feel in any sort of danger. The way that he is dealing with the inner workings of your body, there are moments that it kind of stops you for a bit. There's a moment of slight panic, almost, how would it say, feels like acid reflux to an extreme degree in a moment. You could feel this burning sensation in a moment, and it fades and it quickly shifts into almost a vertigo feeling. Poking and prodding, lifting up plates, messing with the frames. But it all subsides eventually, and everything is put back into place. As well as your core. This is... Now, there are collectors out there. Many people that are fascinated with the Warforged. Those that are decommissioned, death. But there are some collectors that like to get their hands on things that were created on the side back in the day. When their creation, when you were not seen as sentient. I would be very careful as to who you show this to going forward. I'm sure you know this already. But you've been around for some time, haven't you?
Indeed, I have.
And be careful who you show that to. Because I don't recall a time where I seen a core like yours. There is something different, something special about you.
Petey sort of freezes a little bit at that and looks at him, almost too scared to ask a follow-up question. We all finished?
How old is he?
He turns. I dare not answer for him.
How old are you?
I stopped counting a long time ago. Do you know, looking at the shopkeeper,
Are you familiar with the houses of Pernios? Flint Shores, House Boda. Is that something that you remember?
There's a squishy clench from the corner, as Boda's mentioned, but
Petey completely freezes.
This may not... I may be wrong. But there was a time of experimentation. The early years of the Warforged. There are no... I don't believe that there would be a schematic for you. Which leads me to believe that you're probably from that era. It was a very interesting time in your history. Way before the war, way before they stopped making Warforged. It was inhumane during those times. The things that they did, the things that they experimented on. And, well, if you know anything of history, there were definite monsters during this time. But I believe that you're somewhere of early make. Several hundred years now. Sure, that doesn't seem like a long time if you're basing it on an elven lifestyle. But you are early history. I might have somebody if you're interested. Someone that is more into an individual that goes by the name of Merrick Gold. He works at the Adamantine Emporium. He'll probably be very, very interested in looking, giving you a bit more in-depth, if you're curious. I won't say anything to him, but if you're interested, I would head over to the Adamantine Emporium. Maybe you'll find something there. However, we'll call it 1,000 gold. And we'll keep the rest. The rapier. That was more than enough for me. Quite satisfied with that. The tension in the room could be cut with a knife. Is everyone okay?
Squishy unclench from the corner. I have a question, and I'll pull out the javelin that was once what's it called? That Kaelin worked on that made the javelin of returning at one point. A friend of mine enchanted this a while back, but stopped working recently.
Ah. An artificer's enchantment.
Any idea why it stopped?
Well,
It's still out there, technically.
yes, but the way that the magic is channeled in there, sure, they have the ability to make magic items, but in this case, these are more temporary, something that they bind themselves to, allowing it to be used by others or themselves. Somehow there must be something that is blocking the connection with this weapon. Or they simply dropped this enchantment for another.
Right. I see.
PD would say if you could excuse me for a moment and step outside, just outside the door.
Okay. He flicks his hand and you hear the door unlock.
I think I'd like to ritual cast something,
Mm-hmm. And what is that something?
if that's okay.
Sure.
I'd like to
Great. Okay.
ritual cast augury and sort of ask the stars if they want me to pursue going to the Adamantine
Emporium. Okay.
Emporium, yeah, the shop.
Okay. So you're going to be focusing on that for a while, for 10 minutes. Is there anything else that is that you all are doing, the rest of you, as PT leaves you all in the gesturing Hydra alone with Valderon.
Think- Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. What you got?
No, I think the mayor's just going to take the hint and give the seller the 1,000 gold and be happy with that.
Healing potions.
Yes. You can ask themselves. Or should I ask? Are you too
I'm looking
scared
at
to
Nuke.
ask, Toto?
Toto, right?
Nuke is trying to keep a straight face. He's not moving much. Trying to blend in.
I
Not stand
think
out.
if I'm understanding his coughing language properly, um, wait, do you have any healing potions by chance? We're on a bit of a adventure ourselves, and we kind of run into a bit of trouble every now and then.
Give me a high or low.
I'ma go low because it went high last time. That ain't low.
The only thing that we have right now, currently, is this. And he opens up a vial, a larger one. It's a greater healing potion. We don't have any basics. And my supplies are running short. Everyone has been buying up my stock. It's been rough to keep these in stock. Most magic shops around here have been running low. People not wanting to die and all, being attacked by monsters.
That'll happen, yeah.
However, this is one of the last ones that I have. Probably is going to be maybe a week before I can get more stock in. I have yet to have everything that I'm going to be made is already being claimed. This one would be... after all of that, Elvie, I'm still kind of reeling from everything that I discovered. Your friend there was very entertaining, but I couldn't give this away for less than 350 right now. As much as I want to help, they're still running a business. No.
Is there anything else that we need? If we bought other things with it, would it help the price?
During this time, unfortunately, I would love to do bundling, but price of potion is the price of potion. Ingredients, I'm as low as I could possibly go. Ingredients are sky high right now. Materials itself, plus the time it costs to make. If it was anything else, sure, but this is unfortunately something that I would have to be firm on. Unless you can bring me ingredients and I can go ahead and put the potions together for you.
I mean, I think we're on our own kind of mission for now, but what ingredients would you need just in case we do find them?
There is a laundry list of things that you could find in the nearby forest. A couple creatures here and there, if you're interested.
Fair. I'm kind of looking at the javelin a little bit, and I'm like, well, if this isn't going to work, do you have anything that would do the same or similar, or just a better javelin?
If it's something of a basic enchantment, yes. I could either increase the damage dealt, or I also have one that is already enchanted with returning. But you can get one or the other. I'll give you the same discount as I did with the other, 1,000 gold, for either returning or a stronger spear.
I don't know how to ask for what I want without without like being like, do you have this exact thing that my character would not know about?
Do you have a +1?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So he can give
Try
you a
not to say that.
Yeah, if you want the stronger one would be a +1 javelin, and then the returning would not have a +1, but it would still be enchanted, and you would have returning
And that's all he has for javelins, right?
currently.
Okay.
If there's something in particular, if there are traits that you would like, I may have something in stock, or I can work on something custom for you. That's not out of the realms of possibility.
I mean, I need something to hit things far away, right? Just feels
Almost.
wrong giving this one up. That's all.
If that one is the one that you want enchanted, I'm more than happy to put an enchantment on it to do what that you want it to do. But again, I would need to know what you want it to accomplish.
I mean, just for it to come back would be ideal, like it did before.
So a simple returning.
Just nods.
Are you keen on keeping it on this javelin, or is it something he flips the board once again as a row of javelins appear? I do have some made already. It's one of the more popular items. People don't like to go and buy a whole bunch of javelins carrying it around. It just seems cumbersome.
I mean, does it cost less or more if we just enchant this one?
If you have the weapon already, it'll cost a bit less, obviously. At cost of a javelin itself, what you're having, it wouldn't really do much. The only thing that you're paying for is time at this point. It would be around the same, sans a few coin here and there.
Just this one, then. I think that would be better.
Gives you a nod. Takes it off the wall. This one now, well balanced. It wasn't just a basic spear. Somebody put effort into this javelin. Well balanced in the hand. So, 1,000 gold, and it's yours.
I look to whoever has the gold now.
I guess Samira has the gold. Hey,
No.
Hey, if I got his rapier, go ahead. I'm not stopping you.
All right. I'll take it and stick it on my back, I guess.
God.
We need to get a slime backpack for you. This is
Ugh.
you just
We
have a
need
whole bunch of
something,
stuff
honestly.
floating around in you.
Yep.
During this time, Petey, eventually as your eyes turn to the stars, though it is during the day, you see a few twinkles that flash through the blue skies right off to the side as Valoria takes up a big portion of the horizon. But nothing comes to mind. No good or bad. Just neutral. So nothing. This is a decision that seems to be not guided by the stars, but by your own.
Just sort of look down and ponder until the party's ready.
Mm-hmm. So what happened
that's
to
all.
you all? You all came in here all high in spirits, and then all of a sudden we had a history lesson, and all of you just went doom and gloom. Are you all
Just say
okay?
there's a lot of history.
Huh?
Hmm. A lot of history.
Also take notes. Do you want the potion or not? We can buy it. We still got money for it.
May as well.
Could come in handy. Yeah.
I'll take the potion for 350.
Gives you a nod. And with that, when you say there's a lot of history and you're buying potions, what, are you gearing up for something? You look like you're on a quest of great importance.
Don't think we've quite figured that out yet, but it very well could be. Could change a lot of things.
Well, here's a little tip. Usually your proprietors of magic shops tend to hear plenty of secrets, plenty of rumors and tales from many adventurers around. Look for a magic shop owner that might have some help. You never know.
Intent?
I wonder what he means.
Have you seen anyone like me before? Around the city?
He leans forward and smiles. Now we're asking correct questions.
Do you know where we could find him?
He did come in here once before. He is one of part of the Valiant Armada. Military guy. Small creature.
Military guy.
He works in the special forces. I believe he's still in town. Give me a high or low roll.
Went so well last time. I'm gonna keep alternating though, so I'm gonna go high.
High it is.
Okay.
Oh, you.
I believe his name was Skiff. One of those
Skiff.
Dumb
one name individuals.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just weird how people do that.
But I don't know. He seemed like a good guy.
That's good.
One of your friends, family.
I don't. I kind of look at the mirror. I don't know.
Are you giving me for? I don't know. Is
Well,
he?
no, I'm looking at you because I don't
Oh.
want to say more than you want me to say. Basically.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know how much you're telling this guy, but I feel like I've already told him more than you would. So
Just tell him you know. What do you know? I don't know. You'll figure it out.
I'm not really sure who he is, but I think we're connected somehow, and I kind of have to find him somehow. Do you have a way to wait? I kind of look around the shop again. Do you have anything that could contact people?
I'm one of the best wizards in this city. Of course I could contact him. My goodness, you all are a bit dull, are you not? My
We're
goodness.
not from here.
I could clearly tell. You're walking around so suspicious, trying not to be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You know when you start focusing on being suspicious, that is when you are the most suspicious.
Yeah.
You might as well go around with your hands rubbing together, looking like you're scheming. It's so apparent.
So is that a yeah?
Yes,
can
yes,
we
of
buy
course.
something off of you?
Look, this was a very, very entertaining conversation. Your friend Petey allowed me to investigate his body. Very interesting. I never expected to see something like that. I have a group of individuals that clearly are up to something, and I absolutely would love to see what is going on, so of course, you need me to contact him.
Wait, like you can just talk to him right now?
Yeah, I'm a wizard. Of course I can. It's kind of like what we do. It's just kind of what we do here. Have you ever been to a magic shop before? We're actually really, really good at magic.
Would you believe if I said I haven't?
I would believe you, actually.
Kind of look at Nuke. So wizards can contact people.
Oof.
I'm married. Fuck you.
It's okay. You'll get there.
Wow.
I suppose it's somewhere to start. Right? Looking at Nuke and Tamir.
You gotta stand on your own feet, lad. Yeah, sure.
Vic was always better at this than I was.
You'll
Always
get
knew
there.
what to do.
Yes. Just jump into it. Just do it.
And look back
Who
at the
d-
shopkeep
who-
and just go ahead.
Who are we contacting?
I think Skiff is. You said his name was Skiff, right?
That's what I was told, yes.
And he can be trusted.
Hmm?
And he can be trusted.
Who, Skiff or me? Because I'm one of the most
well, both, to be
trustworthy
honest.
people in this city.
That can be discussed, but yes, Skiff.
Well, maybe for somebody that is shady like you, sure, but I am an upstanding citizen. You seem to be very, very keen on doing crime. Like pocketing my coin.
Well, technically it was mine originally, wasn't it?
It was going to be mine as soon as you put your hand on the blade that you were buying from me.
Yes, Skiff. If we can contact this Skiff, I guess just tell him that there's I don't know. Like telling him something that someone's looking for him is not going to be helpful. I guess just tell him that someone like him is looking for him. Hopefully he'll understand.
All right, let's see how this goes then. You see him weave a bit, and he pulls his fingers through, and it almost looks like he grabs a handful of threads. And eventually one goes taut. Skiff, this is Velderon Ganthri, gesturing Hydra. Just so you know, someone here in town is looking for you. Not quite sure what to tell you else, other than he looks like you. For whatever that's worth. What was his voice? What did he sound like? What would he
Think
say?
like-
You know what? Damn.
Oh,
Respond.
oh
You can respond to this. You can respond to this message.
Dude, you're in my head.
Oh yeah, he's Zach. I forgot.
Yeah. I guess.
Just so you know, currently he is not in the city.
I didn't
He is
think
on
so,
a
yeah.
he is on a mission currently.
Any idea when we'll come back?
3 days time.
Dude, you're in my head. You're that shopkeep dude, right? Stood on your counter a little bit. Don't know who is looking for me, but I'm out. We're back in a few days.
I think that would be about where you are, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in town right now. Apparently he's out and he's gonna be gone for a few days.
All right.
So I guess that means we're going to be buddies for the next few days, wondering so we can pass back and forth information, which means I can be in tune with what you're doing. Your group has gotten me very interested. You have such... I mean, you have a strange blob creature. You have a warforged that has no known schematics that clearly is from a time before them becoming mainstream. You have a thief. You have somebody that, I mean, is very, very gifted, has the gift of gab, clearly. That has, I don't know, problems with authority? I don't know what's going on with this one. And then you have a goblin that refuses to say anything. Are you okay, by the way? You haven't said much at all. It seems like you are talking through everyone else but yourself. Is everything all right?
Yeah. I mean, just didn't need to say anything.
Do you need anything while we're here?
No.
Right.
Nuke is still holding whatever item he picked up behind his back after the other guy closed his eyes. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it was. It was just a quick grab. It was like I felt like it was a challenge. He closed his eyes, so whatever was closest to me is now in my hand behind my back.
Yeah, it's
And
like...
I am the thief.
It's like a chalice that is encrusted with gems, has like etchings on the side of it.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying not to. Yeah, I'm just holding on to that, not saying anything.
Okay.
So, you didn't feel the need to speak. I mean, if you want to talk, let's talk.
I'm just curious about new people.
Understandable.
Especially now.
Sounds like we'd be here a while, so we may become friends.
I hope so.
I feel kind of guilty. Sorry, when you I felt like you challenged me to steal something, but I don't. You kind of seem like a nice guy, so I'm just gonna put this back. Maybe.
He gives a big smile. I appreciate your honesty.
I've got a problem. I'm working on it.
In my youth, I did have a bit of sticky fingers myself.
Ooh, quick question. Actually, just do I actually need anything to learn new spells? I actually don't know how wizards learn new shit.
Basically, you have your book, and then you could just either copy down a scroll. It takes like 50 gold worth of materials, or certain types of wizards can have a discount depending upon the type of wizard they are. So like their school
Sure.
of magic, it costs like half
Yes.
price.
So by 50 gold worth of, so not 50 gold, 50 gold worth of materials.
Materials, yeah.
Okay, so I need
Like
my
the
materials.
ink and yeah.
I guess once I put it down, then do you have any materials for learning new spells?
He snaps his finger, and a giant book lands on the table in front of him and starts to open up to the center pages. Of course, did I not say that I'm one of the best wizards here in Oxburon? You need. What spells are you looking for?
Still trying to decide, but I believe I need some materials in order to
Sending.
make it stick.
You don't have scrolling is right from that.
Sending.
Alpha has the scroll!
Who
Alpha
keeps
has
saying
something
that?
scroll!
I have the scroll still, so
Yes!
Oh, true. He could copy it from there. Never mind.
yeah,
Yep.
but he still needs the materials for it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm still kind of getting to grips with all of this. So, what do I need to actually know? Do I need special materials depending on the spell?
Oh, I have the ink. Yeah, I absolutely have everything that you need. What are you trying to copy down? I will give you one of my spells for free. Just the cost of material. 50 gold is just fine.
Oh. Kind of glad I gave you back that chalice.
I know.
By the way,
Doesn't it behoove you to be nice to people that can do things for you? It's wonderful, isn't it?
Just out of
I
curiosity,
tried.
how much was
my
it?
God.
For the materials, 50 gold. I
No, how
do
much was
charge
the
for my
chalice?
spells. Oh, the chalice?
No.
That one isn't too great. All it does is refill with wine constantly. It's 150 gold for that one. But it never runs dry. Well, it's dry now, but as soon as you say the magic words, it does start to produce its own liquids. Ale, wine, spirits.
I don't know, maybe the materials for 2, 3 spells, maybe.
So you
to
just want the
have it for
materials, you don't
later.
want any of my spells.
Well, you just said you were going to give me one for free.
I will give you, yes, of course.
Well, I mean, what is it?
I don't know. Which one do you want? Do you want me to
shit,
just
I
choose for you?
I get a choice. Oh shit! I'm under pressure. My mind's gone blank.
I'm assuming that your
Under
your
pressure.
studies are just at the beginnings, are you not? You're still fresh.
So.
So you haven't dealt with something like this yet. Gotcha. Well, let's have a gander at your book, and we'll see where you are. How about that? Maybe I can help fill in the blanks.
I squint, but I try not to waste too much time. There's a little hesitancy to show him my book. But
Because you have a
Have a
fancy fucking book.
fucking don't steal it. I place my book down.
You think I'm gonna steal? Oh, when he looks at your book. That? He kind of looks at he's taken aback. That is not a novice's tome.
It's my tome.
I'm aware. I'm not questioning that, but where did you get something that high quality?
It was in the family.
Ah,
An heirloom of sorts.
well then you better hold on to this book. Because these are one of those objects in the world that we call one of a kind.
What, it's made out of a dragon?
No. These tomes are very powerful. This is a very, very, very powerful tome. And, well, make sure that that's not something that you show people on the everyday. It's fine to show me, obviously, but people will try to get your stuff. That would be the first thing that people would steal from you after they leave your corpse dead in the ground, in the ditch somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
Fucking like to see him try.
I hope that you can back that up.
Wait, how long? There's still parts of this I don't understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I just flicked to just the next bit that I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Does any of this make sense to you?
His eyes flash with a gold. You see him wave his hand over the book. And you see him scrawling the diagrams across. Oh dear.
Oh.
You see his eyes dart back and forth. And he almost like twisting a dial. He twists his hands. And you watch the book flutter close, all the pages swooping back, and the lid close. I think when the time is right, and your understanding gets to that part, that chapter of this tome, you'll understand then. You see his posture seems as though he might have read something that puts more of a serious tone in his eyes. His flamboyancy now a little dulled in that moment. Don't be in a rush to understand everything in this tome.
Well, it's funny you say that because I was going to ask if you had anything that would help me understand better, quicker.
These sorts of studies, they take a long time. You've made it this far. Considering where you are, you've come a long way. You're a lot more capable than many other wizards that came before you. Those that would not studied enough. Those that don't have the willpower to continue and comprehend what you have already gotten to. I assure you, you will get there on your own time. And plus, there is this drive in all good wizards to reach there as fast as possible. But even wizards greater than I have fallen victim to pushing themselves past their limits. They have fallen victor to their own hubris.
So I guess just the materials then. Oh, and that's free spell. Chuffed for that.
150 gold for the materials for 3 copying. And he's gonna give you a copy for free. What spell are you looking to put into your book?
Shit, I actually have no idea.
I will say we'll just put it there on the shelf, but you can go ahead and add a spell to your book.
Awesome.
You can look through the spells on your own time. and add it later, at a later date.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Of course. Is there anything else? Anything in particular?
You should probably go and check on your new friend. We've been in here a while. I don't know what he's up to out there, but
I don't think we have anything else at the moment, so if we do, I guess we'll come back.
Well,
if we're allowed to.
you are more than welcome back here in the Gesturing Hydra anytime you wish.
Oh, Tamir's gonna start walking out.
same.
Be cautious. In recent times, do-gooders have been punished. As they say, no good deed goes unpunished. Be careful. As you step out. In that time, Petey, what would you be doing as you were contemplating after the stars gave you no sufficient answer to your question?
He would definitely sit in silent contemplation.
Okay. You all exit the Gesturing Hydra. See Petey deep in thought. With magic items in tow, a new spell. What are you doing?
You doing all right out here?
Yes, I'm quite all right, thank you. Yes, where to next? What's the plan?
Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest, but did you
What
want to
time
go
is
and...
it?
Yeah, what time of day is it, actually? Yeah, good point.
It's midday.
Mm. Oh.
Okay. Did you still want to go to that other shop?
I'm not sure. Do you need anything from there?
Out of character, what was at the other shop again? Was that
Adamantine
like the...
Emporium is basically just a blacksmith. They do leather work. They do
That's-
armor crafting, basic gear.
Wasn't that also where we would find Merrick?
Yes.
Yes. Who would know more about
Yes.
PD?
PD.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I mean, this guy thought Merrick might have answers for you. If answers are what you're looking for.
I don't know. If you don't need anything from there, then perhaps not now.
Wait, are you like being polite, or you just don't want to go there, or like? I mean, maybe there is something we want, when we see it. But also, I'm not sure if you're like, you don't want to go there, but you just don't want to say it outright.
If you wish to go, I'll go with you.
Well,
Can I insight check?
Sure. Versus Petey, your deception or persuasion. You can roll it privately or roll a GM private. And you can decide. Actually, you could just decide what,
Oh my
what
God.
the information is.
Woof.
Well. I mean, meets beats, so you're the initiator. So yeah, you technically beat that. What do you feel, PD, or what emotion? What are you trying to? What does it feel like? What does he get from that?
There is like there's like this strong feeling that's going on that PD himself doesn't seem to understand. It's it's sort of like when you have that feeling of like impending doom.
Mm-hmm.
It's that feeling that he's trying very hard not to show.
Okay.
As you read, a bit of apprehension, hesitation in his just hidden. Do with that information what you will.
I think Alpha kind of softens up a little bit. It's like not necessarily. I guess more just like he recognizes the feeling that he's getting from PD, and I guess he won't press the matter anymore at the moment. Let's put it that way. If you're not ready, then we won't. Should we find a tavern then? At least get checked in for their later.
I guess. Wait, shouldn't we ring Tenemis?
Tenemis.
We could try. I mean, I only have the one scroll. If I'm understanding what he was saying correctly, do you want to just copy it?
Oh. Wait, well, what if I
Is that
fuck
how
it
it
up?
works? I don't know if that's how it works.
Yes, that's how
It
it
is.
works.
And I've got the materials and the book.
All right.
Let's find an inn, and I guess you can do it there. Oh,
Sleepy, we can see you searching stuff.
Well,
yeah.
that's fine. I was looking for the spell check tracker because I'm pretty sure I don't think you could use third level spells.
Correct.
So you can have it. You copy it absolutely, but I don't think you could search it or use it.
I use it?
Wait, can he copy it? I thought it had to be a spell of a level you can cast.
I can cast it. Well, wait, hold on. How does that even work? So I have third level slots, but
But he doesn't have those spells. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, then yeah.
Yeah.
Might
You
have
have
been.
the spell slots, but you can't cast third level spells yet. You can only upcast.
Can we just say like you don't know any third level spells yet? Because it's messing with my brain when I hear.
I think that would be best.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
yeah,
so
you technically can't cast them yet.
So out of character, we've got two options then. Either Thamir can cast it, and we no longer have the scroll, or Newt can copy it and we'll use it later. But who knows when that'll be?
You could still copy it, use it later, and use it.
I'm pretty
after that again.
sure. I'm pretty sure once it's copied, the scroll goes away. No.
If it's copied into a spell book, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we just phone Tenemis?
I
I
don't
mean-
think I have an. I mean, what did
Like
he
a
call-
tether
he called s-
station.
I mean, I think last time Vic just called someone at the Progressus.
Right. I thought you saw everything, through Vic. So do you not remember?
And I don't know how to contact Tenemis directly. I don't even
We
know if he's
could-
there.
Are we talking in character?
Yes.
Yes.
Why did your voice change?
Well, we could always ask Arcanum Progressus themselves.
Would they
Or-
even answer right now?
Let
Kind
me
of-
ring him.
well-
We find out.
Their base is here.
If they're kind of up to their eyeballs in whatever else is going on here.
Couldn't hurt
We
to
can try it
simply
then.
ask.
You can try.
Or point towards the magic shock, or we can go back in and ask if he can do it. Seeing how he's his best wizard in town.
To be honest, he fucking likes us as well. So I
he
reckon we
did
could.
also, yeah.
I mean, even if we have to pay him a little bit, show him some leg or something, whatever. Not it.
I might have an idea for that actually, but if he
Leg?
wants some incentive, that sounds real bad out loud.
That really did.
This is the ship incident all over again.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
No. Well, we can yeah, we can ask. I'll ask. I'll go back in.
Yep.
And I'm not even gonna open the door. I'm gonna slink under the door.
Oh god.
There is no gap.
Oh, then I won't slink under the door. You see me shrink
Keyhole?
down and I got this. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind.
You open a
Uh,
door.
Yeah, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doing great.
And I'll walk back in. Is
Back
anyone going with
already?
me, or am I doing this by myself?
After that, I'm kind of tempted to stay.
I'm curious about PD, so I'm kind of kicking about here.
Okay, fair. So it's just me then. Okay then.
Yep, it's just you.
Great. It is the ship incident all over again.
Oh.
Okay. So it occurred to us there's someone else that we wanted to contact, but we don't really have a very good way of doing it. Can you contact someone else for us? We'd call him, but we don't know where he is. So if we call where we're going to, it's might not even be there, and they might not even answer. So
Who am I contacting?
I believe his name was Tenemis Reaver. He's a friend of mine.
Could you possibly describe him to me?
I mean,
See,
oh goodness.
I could do it on name alone, but it gets a little messy. It's not always
See if
guaranteed.
Bam- Let's see if Bam can remember. I pretty sure he's a tiefling. Oh goodness. Hang on. Do I have it in my notes somewhere? Hang on 1 second.
You take notes?
I did back
You
when I was back on session 0. I did. Yes, he is a tiefling. Yeah. He had a really neat looking pistol, I think. Talked with a really drawly voice. I didn't know him that well. I don't know. It was my friend that knew him the best. But does that help?
We'll see. Oh, what do you want to say to him?
Oh, oh goodness, he doesn't even know who I am. I mean, no, he, tell him that some friends of Vic's are here, and we need to see him. I guess that's it.
Right. Well, let's give it a shot. And another time, his hands weave through the threads that start to become visible. Eventually, he finds one, tugs. I have friends of Vic. Here with me. This is Valderon Ganthri, gesturing Hydra. They say that they might need you. I don't actually. Sorry, I was spacing out when they told me, but they're friends of Vic looking for you. Moments go by as you see the threads still held in his hands. Still a look on his face. And eventually you see the threads fade away. Huh. One of two things. Either he's somewhere that is unreachable to me, my magic, or he's dead. Or he just refuses to say anything, I'm not sure.
Why not start with that option?
Well, then, if you start with the bad stuff, then you tell them the good stuff, and it might be a little bit of a relief. Like, oh.
Almost gave me a heart attack, but...
But it doesn't make it any less probable if they're dead or not. I would assume...
Proceeds to give 3. Yes, exactly.
Gives 3. Well, gotta keep you on your toes.
Inflation.
Yeah. Because then I thought, it couldn't possibly only be if he's dead or he's somewhere there. He could probably just not say anything. That is also a viable answer. I don't presume why he would, unless he was hiding or he was in an area that he couldn't speak.
I see. Well, thank you for trying. I don't have much to give you for it, but if it interests you, you might want to look closely at this, and I'll pop out a little guy again.
He pops out his little guy. This is indecent exposure.
And it's just gonna climb up onto the counter.
I open my trench coat and show my little guy. And then I run away.
If you can figure out what no, let's rephrase this. From what I gather, what I'm made of isn't very common. If you can infuse something with that, possibly, or figure out a way to use it, it might be useful for both of us.
Wait, you want me to learn how to use your little thing?
He doesn't feel anything. It's just...
Like, you want me to figure out what the uses for? Like, use cases or what it's made of?
Yes. Well, I kind of know-ish what I'm made of, but if there's anything that it can be used for, yeah. It's a little bit magically volatile, though, from what I understand.
Puts it down on the table. Will it listen to me?
Probably.
Do you understand me?
It can't talk.
Does it understand me? Walk to the edge of the table.
It walks to the edge of the table.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not? Seems fun.
We'll be back probably before we leave again. So if you find anything, then let us know then.
Gives you a nod.
Literally just flubber. Yes, you're right. Cool. Well, thanks again. Finger guns as I back out the door.
Strange individuals. These are very strange. Places it on the
As
table
I-
and just kind of messes around with it.
Yeah. As I leave the shop, I just turn to the other guys. So he couldn't contact him, or he did. He did make contact, but he didn't respond, which means he could be like dead, or just somewhere that he can't be reached, or just didn't respond. Those are the two options.
But if he's dead, how did he make contact?
I don't know how magic works. You tell me.
Fuck. Carry on.
Did you just say those were the two options?
That's what he told me. Was that
You gave
was
us
that not
three.
two? Oh. Talk to him. I don't know. I can only count to 4. No,
My God.
so
Yeah.
to a lodging of some
In-
sort.
Yes. Do you want to go to the Rusty's or the Copper Cask?
The copper cask or Rusty's?
Let's go. What would you recommend?
Yeah.
And you've been here before.
PT, what do you recommend? These
Now,
guys
what do
want
I know of
something
these places?
Although
comfortable.
I was gonna say if he's in with like Vic though, he doesn't sleep.
Since it is your character, how long ago has it been since you've been to Oxburon?
Oh, jeez. Probably quite a long time.
Decades?
Yeah, probably a couple decades at least.
God damn.
It's been a while.
It's
Then-
been a while indeed.
I don't know.
Then Rusty's would be one that I would say would still be there. Copper cask is not a familiar name to you.
I don't know about the Copper Cask, but Rusty's was an establishment the last time I was here.
Is it because you're rusty?
Oh my God. Good session, everybody.
See you in another
See you.
62 days.
See you in 62
Welcome back,
days.
Bess. Welcome back, Cass. That's all I'm gonna say.
See everybody in 62 days.
Oh my god.
I couldn't resist.
BD just gives a light chuckle.
Oh god.
See, he thought it was funny.
Yeah, at least somebody did. But yeah, let's go to the Rusty. Is that what you can recommend? Or you know
Alright.
of?
Heading through the streets, still watching all of the guards, the patrol and police, passing several of the patrol kiosks. There is just an air of gloom to the people. Sure, there are people that are still laughing and pretending that everything is fine. But there's tension. Not just with the presence of military or the heightened amount of police that patrol the streets. But it's the stress of people not knowing whether or not a monster attack would happen. Many boards as you walk by, public advertisements, you see several images of people gone missing, rewards and bounties. I need all of you to roll me a perception check.
I was going to say initiative.
The advertisement board attacks you. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. These are definitely rolls. Okay, that's pretty good. Petey, Thamir, Nuke, as you walk by one of the main advertisement, you notice that there is a clipped news article. Posted to another sheet. You see the words on the side, now handwritten, "This is what tyranny looks like." The article's headline, "Governmental overreach caused the attack." Severin Palamas under investigation for invoking demons. Several other papers under it, people leaving notes posted along. Oh, of course. Of course, Arcanum Progressis would try to cover this up. It was all their fault. They've been attacking us this whole time. Old versions of tweets, if you will, along the way. People leaving their 2 cents. But the picture, Severin Palamas, standing alongside a group of individuals all garbed in the same robes, the colors of Arcanum Progressis. But that headline still stands out. Severin Palamas, detained. The attacks were planned. But with that, we'll go ahead and end the session right there as you make your way through the streets, heading to Rusty's for some type of respite from the city life. And we're back. We did it. We got through a session.
We did
I'm not
it.
gonna lie. The moment you were like government overreach, I'm like fucking libertarians.
But
Like, just shut up. Not everything is government overreach. God.
but here we are.
Good to be back, guys.
We're back.
Good to be back. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a string, unless somebody says otherwise. We're gonna have a string of uninterrupted sessions until November.
You
So
know what I
that's
am
pretty good.
feeling? I'm feeling like there's been a lot of convergence lately, and maybe we need a break.
I think
what?
so.
I think you're right.
We'll be back in 62 days.
Yeah.
Been a
Yeah.
lot. Been
We'll
a
be
lot.
we'll be back in 62 days. Oh man, we did it.
Quick
Yes.
question. I
Quick
assume
answer.
that when we started the session, we would have been coming off of a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was curious about the same. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just.
Yeah, it was definitely a long rest off of that.
Oh,
Because the battle was the night before or something. The giant weird monster
or something.
or something. It was a
Alright.
while ago. Look, it was a while ago. We had summer
Nothing else.
vacation,
Yeah.
True.
but we back now.
Would
We
Alpha
did it.
Nuke let Thamir sleep though? That's the question.
No,
No, exactly.
Because-
if you can sleep over Alpha sloshing with the waves.
because that I mean
That'd be fine.
it's a recurring theme of I just need sleep.
Yeah.
I just need
And not
sleep.
getting it.
Amazing.
Motherfucking Alpha.
We did it. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to
Yeah,
PD.
cheers, guys. We finally got to get Kalen back in, or Quest back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We're
welcome.
It'd be
waiting.
weird not
Yeah.
calling him Kalen, but you know.
Yeah.
even though it clearly says Kalen on the screen.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
didn't change it. Look,
That's alright.
there was a whole bunch of stuff. You
You had
have all this
62
time.
days. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
exactly. and still nothing. There's no amount of preparing that brings you back into the game. I don't know what it is about long breaks, but I don't know how other DMs feel, but for me, it's so much easier to just postpone sessions when you've come off of like a long extended break than to actually start the sessions again. I don't know, maybe there's just like this weird dread that comes from it. Not like I'm
Yeah,
burnt
it's just a
out or
dread of,
anything like that.
Picking up where you left off.
Yeah.
Knowing like where it was and how everyone was doing and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
not feeling fully prepared for the session.
Mhm.
But you know, I knew I didn't want to come into this like, oh, everything has to be exciting and stuff. I'm like, no, we're gonna slow it down, we're gonna pull it back. Everybody's gonna come in, we're gonna
Changing.
change the pace a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It was quite
Yeah,
a fun
I agree.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Get some time to chill and find some jobs to get some gold. And
Ingredients
Did it-
for potions.
Yeah, I didn't
maybe,
say
yeah.
he's gonna give us gold though. He just said to help him find shit.
you
I
didn't,
assume
you didn't
I
ask
should
any
have played
further.
with it, but
I am definitely down to help with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Being a druid, just so that everyone knows.
Ah, that's
figured-
what you were.
I figured, yeah.
Wait, what? Thought
I was
I'm
druids.
curious.
That's okay. This would be
You
interesting.
thought druids what?
Well,
Oh,
I
he's
don't
like,
have
oh,
a
you're
large-
metal.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I don't have
Yeah,
really
'cause
have an
metal-
extensive
though.
understanding of.
Yeah, metal is unnatural. It is always synthetic.
Yeah.
Warforged are organic, technically.
True.
Wait, did you just say are organic?
Yes.
Okay. Guess.
Do we
What
do we
did you
need to sit
think I
down and have a?
Am I incorrect in that statement?
How is metal
Nope.
organic?
How do you
It's not
get
the
metal?
itself, but it's also like what they're actually made of, like what their interior is made of. It's more of an organic material than it is like wires and shit.
Okay. You learn something new.
If you go by like lore, like their core and stuff, it's all I'm pretty sure like the original ones is like the inner workings. It's kind of basically like a training dummy type deal on the inside, plated with metal.
Huh.
And they're like animated, but beyond just like a construct level. But yeah, I think there's something about in there that's like wood and metal and stuff. Anyways, either way, we saw the attack. You guys are back in Oxburon with a lot of tension going on with the city and the civilians. We'll see what happens next time. Thank you guys for playing today. Welcome back.
Yeah, choose the end. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for
Yeah.
DMing.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
I'm excited. But we'll go ahead and end the session right now. I'm just gonna say my sign off and we'll call it a day.
All
Yep.
right.
Take care,
We'll
everyone.
Talk to y'all
Appreciate
next
you.
week.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Working. Oh, that's the wrong button. Ah, I get it. I forgot I was using the wrong buttons. Thank you guys for joining. Anybody here that is lurking, thank you so very much for hanging out today. I know there's still not a lot of time for chat to chat, you know? We are doing D&D, so I can't just stop and type, and there's always focusing on stuff. But good news, there's finally a game that I'm actually excited to play. I know it's a few months out, but Monster Hunter Wilds. I mean, anybody playing Monster Hunter Wilds, that's a thing that we're going to do, because I'm going to. I hope you guys are. I need people to play with. We're probably going to stream it. Anytime I play Monster Hunter, I'm going to stream it. Day or night. Rain or shine. So come play. Play some video games with me. Because I have not been interested in playing video games that much. I'm going to be honest. Life is pulling me in a direction that makes me pull away from everything. But this is the one thing that I've been excited for. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite games. But thank you guys for hanging out today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you had fun. We are going to be back with some more Convergence next week. We are going to have, hopefully, without jinxing it, we're going to have uninterrupted sessions throughout October. You heard it here first. We are going to have 4 weeks, 4 extra sessions, right? 4 sessions uninterrupted unless some tragedy happens. Fingers crossed it doesn't. 4 sessions uninterrupted. Whole month of D&D. I hope to see you there. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be gone for the first half of November, and then we'll pick it up going into Christmas and beyond. Thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Those that were lurking, I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, come join the Discord. If you're not there, follow my YouTube. We're going to be posting some stuff up there. I have weekly games that I run for the community, so if you guys are interested in that, exclamation Discord or just exclamation socials, come join the Discord, sign up for the games. We have tons of people that are awesome to play with. I run games. We're going to have more people to run games. Hopefully we can find more DMs to run games, but I just want to turn it into a community where everybody is just running games all the time. Not just on Fridays, not on Saturday, but every day of the week in a world that we all build together. That would be super awesome. That is my pipe dream, and I hope that we can make it we can accomplish this at least by next year. I'm really hoping for it. We'll see where life takes us. But thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed your time. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, have a good night, have a great day, have a great evening wherever you are from. Just have a good one, okay? And we will be right back next week. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.